Yeah. AJ, what's happening, man?
Not much, man.
We are
Just
live in this thing, Playboy. We live. Hey, because I know you new, bro, to the channel over here on YouTube. So you know I gotta go ahead and give you a warm round of applause in this thing. You feel me?
I appreciate that, man.
Good, bro. Hey, now y'all listen, man. Tonight we about to have a awesome show, bro. We got a bunch of people pulling up tonight. We're gonna be talking about validation or intimidation. You know what I'm saying? Because both of these exist in the sneaker community. Sadly, they do. You know what I'm saying? And this conversation actually happened because of a situation that happened with my guy JB Urban Plus, which will be a little bit late. JB gonna be late getting in here tonight because he at Costco's or somewhere tonight. You know what I'm saying? So he said he gonna be about 30 minutes late, y'all. Y'all know what I mean? But shout out to everybody that's up in here tonight. Let me go ahead and give my shout out to everybody. Alan Kicks is in the building. My guy Kev is in the building. Dominic is in the building. And of course, everybody else that's behind the scenes, bro, that's watching us tonight, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all make sure y'all giving a warm round of applause, though, for my guy AJ up in this thing, bro, from the land down under. Yeah. Now, AJ, I'm gonna start off with you tonight, bro, because you are one of the guests that we're gonna have on the show tonight, bro. And the reason why you are here on the show tonight, because we're gonna dive right off into this. You know what I'm saying, bro? Dominique, what's happening? I see you, Playboy. We're gonna dive right off into this tonight, man. We're gonna dive right off into this tonight. All right. Now, for those of y'all that don't know AJ cool as hell, down under, good brother. You know what I'm saying? And of course, AJ is was only on the retail side. Am I right?
100%, man. Yeah, up until about, I'd say, 2 years ago, strictly retail only. Like, nobody could tell me different. And
Now
that's been from...
let me ask you this. This is a very important question now. How long have you been collecting sneakers?
Hey, I'd say now 15 years, since I was about 13 years old.
15 years. Now, when it comes to your collection, how many sneakers you think you got in your collection right now?
Couple hundred at least. I mean, I got rid of a lot before I went to college in the States. And then when I came back, I started collecting heavy again after that.
Yeah.
But
now, was it any sneaker that in your collection that you, and I'm asking these questions, you know, I'm asking specific questions now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Again, I see everybody coming in. Shout out to my guy Fly. Shout out to my guy Sean Brown that's in the building. Shout out to Wes. I see y'all. I'm looking right here, but I see y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Again, I'm asking him these questions, guys, because this is somebody that was only on the retail side. So we're going to have this conversation with him before anybody else even enter the room. Y'all know what I'm saying? Because these questions are very important that we're about to ask. Now, AJ, seeing that you have been collecting for that long, you collected for like 15 years before you decided to do what you did. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about it in just a minute. When you decided to do what you did, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause as of late, guys, AJ said that he tried the UA market. He gave it a try. Now, this is another guy that has been fully on the retail side for 15 years, bro. Now, what made you decide to try a UA for the first time, bro?
It was coming to a point where, like, especially where I'm from in England, the UK, like, there was becoming less and less stores to get sneakers from.
Mm-hmm.
All the backdooring that used to happen in the stores that you currently did have now. And then, like, the resale prices were crazy. And then I think it was Instagram, a couple of different pictures between retail, UA. And I was like, picking out this is a little off, and then when I thought about it, I was like, in this day and age, who's really gonna call you out for
VT.
like it's just not gonna happen.
Right.
And then I thought, well, why pay $600-700 for a shoe when I can obviously pay a lot less? And when I really delved into it, did my own research about it, I thought, well, let me just give it a try and just see. No one
Mm-hmm.
really has to know because I was strictly retail for so long, and I'll see for myself because the only way I'm really gonna know is by putting a retail next to a UA. So then I
Right.
ordered, it was a 2016 white cement 4, the first shoe, and then I
Okay.
compared it to the retail, and I was like, I remember sitting there just laughing because I was like, but all the
Okay.
years I've been collecting and all the reps I'd seen and like everything like that, I seen it and I was just like, I was shocked. Like I didn't even have any words for it when I seen it for the first time.
So pause right here. Let me ask you a question. Pause right here real quick. So when you saw this for the first time and all the stories that you had heard prior to you getting your hand on this sneaker, all of those stories went out the window at that point in
100
time. Like everything that you had heard was like null and void at that point.
for me, 100%.
Because what you had in your hand.
Exactly, yeah. Like I put it in the hands of a couple of people who, again, were retail only.
Mhm.
Didn't even tell them the backstory, anything like that. And I could have flipped the shoe 3-4 times over until I then said, "This is what it is." And then
Yeah.
people were like, "Oh, okay." Because if I'd have put the notion out in the beginning of it being a UA,
Mhm.
their own way of thinking would have tried to pick something out about it in the first place. But I thought, let me just put it in their hands and
Mhm.
let them see for themselves. And then their reactions were like, "Oh shit!" Like,
They
yeah,
couldn't believe what they had their
exactly.
hands
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
They couldn't believe it
Yeah, of
because there's
course.
so many stories out there that are I it's so many false stories out there about reps.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people tell these stories to make reps look bad because I don't, and that's the topic of the night. I don't know, is it because they want to use this as an intimidation tool, or do they want to use it as a validation tool because they feel like because I have the retail pair, I can intimidate or look down on you because you have the rep pair. But to people like you and I that
mm,
have both pair in hand, we're like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like it gets to the
yeah,
point to where you like, bro, those people that are judging us are like, bro, you really don't know what you're talking about because you don't have this in hand. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't
yeah,
see what I
exactly,
see.
exactly. Like the era that I came from as a younger kid growing up collecting shoes,
Mm-hmm.
the kind of people that were around then, even if it was a rep, but you loved the shoe anyway or the brand, whatever it may be, wouldn't have really cared. Like as long as you got love for the game, the shoe, whatever it may be, all
Mm-hmm.
good. Nowadays, it's completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you if you told somebody you wearing a rep in today's day and age, like I just to think what some people would say, like it's crazy.
Right. Look at Fly. Fly said, I like spreading rumors. Yes, sir. We have big fun. Yeah. Yeah. It's you know what I'm saying? Like I like to talk I like to have these conversations, bro, with individuals like yourself because it's a lot of people out there, bro, who are misinformed.
Yeah,
And
100%.
it's a red pill and a blue pill, bro. And I tell everybody this all the time. Once you take that blue pill, bro, or the red pill, whichever, once you take the pill, bro, and you disconnect from what they've been selling you this whole damn time, you realize, like, hold on, bro. I've been getting scammed this whole damn time.
See, and the only thing I can compare it to is, so trying to make a long story short, I was in the jewelry industry for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the only way I can really explain it to a lot of people. For about 8-9 years, there was a point where everybody was on the Cartier bracelets that everyone was wearing. Like, this was the hottest shit since sliced bread.
Mm-hmm.
And you could either go buy the one from the store, minimum price 30,000-40,000 US.
Yeah.
Or most retailers like us would have a plug in Hong Kong where they would make them exactly the same, 18 karat gold, same markings, everything, but people would flood the door to buy them.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to be seen to have the Cartier bangle, but they didn't want to, or didn't either have the money to buy the real thing, or just didn't want to spend that kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
I had people who could afford it 10 times over, but would buy the rep version.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, what makes sneakers be such like a shock factor, but you're willing to go buy a bracelet for 2-3K instead of spending 30K?
Yeah. So
So
let
like
me ask you a question real quick. Now that you on actual both sides of the fence, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel when you hear people say, "Oh, you buying the rep pair because you can't afford the real pair"? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that made, for me, that made, like, in some instances, like the Encore 4, yeah, I can't
mm-hmm.
afford that shoe, but I remember seeing that shoe when it first came out originally and being like, I'd love to have it, even if potentially down the line it was a rep, but now it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just, it makes sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, but even if you couldn't afford the shoe itself, if you can get something that's 1-to-1, the same thing, for a massive fraction of the price, why not?
Exactly.
Like, and it's like,
Exactly.
if you genuinely have a passion for the game, real people like yourself will see that.
Now let
And
me
it's
let
like,
me ask you this, since you brought up the topic of the 1-to-1. Since you brought up the topic to 1-to-1. Now, guys, everybody in the chat, I talked to AJ yesterday and the day before yesterday. And AJ bought, he got a rep Travis Scott high, right? And you put it in the hands of some of your partners, and they couldn't believe what they were seeing at the time when they saw this shoe, because it was that amazing when they saw it. And they asked you in front of them, now they asked him now, in front of them, to run this shoe through legit check apps. And can you tell the audience what the hell happened after you did that, bro?
so we was in the debate, right? And it was actually my idea. I was like, look, I'll run it through Poison, check, pick a couple pairs out, and we'll run them now, and we'll see what it comes back with. Bearing in mind, I had no idea what the results were going to be, like, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I ran the Cause Jordan 4 Black and the Jordan 1 High Travis Mocha, both on
Mm-hmm.
check, and on Poison, and they both passed both apps. And then for them, it was kind of like a oh shit moment.
Can you say that one more time for the people in the back? can, can can you say that one more
So
time for the people in the back there who want us
Black
to pay resale for these sneakers? Say that one more time for the people in the back, bro.
Black Course Jordan 4, Travis 1 Mocha High, ran both on check and on Poison. Both came back as a pass within about 4 or 5 minutes.
But y'all want us to pay $2,000, $3,000.
And then I got curious.
Mm-hmm. Go
And
ahead.
I
Go
ran
ahead.
the Eminem Encore 4 on both, and Check came back as unable to verify whether it
Mm-hmm.
was real or fake.
Mm-hmm.
But then I guess with a shoe like that, where there's not really too many pictures out there, there's not a lot out in the market of the retail, I can
Mm-hmm.
kind of see, because there's never been I don't think before the current one there's ever been a rep of it. I'm not too sure, but unable
Now,
to verify.
again, guys, AJ ran this through out of curiosity. He is not trying to scam nobody. This is his sneaker. He ain't trying to bamboozle anybody. He ain't trying to do none of that. He not trying to do none of that. He's simply telling us, bro, that he bought reps for the first time. And when he ran them through Check and he ran them through Poison, the blue pill kicked in. And he started to look back at his sneaker collection, and he like, I done spent all this money, this, up until now, and now I'm actually seeing what the hell these rep guys have been talking about.
Because I seen it, like, as I say, like around 2 years ago, and then I come across your page, a couple of other people's pages, and I didn't necessarily delve into buying too quick. I kind of just seen what people were putting out there, seeing what the word is, and obviously that's when I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy a pair and basically see what the deal is. And as you
Mm-hmm.
see nowadays, man, like trying to get a shoe on sneakers is insane.
Yeah,
And I work in the industry,
I know.
so it's like,
Yeah, he worked for Nike, by the way, y'all. So he in there. This is my Nike plug right here. So don't y'all go bother him. You know what I'm talking about? This my Nike plug right. Anytime I need anything, bro. Yeah, right here. AJ, yeah.
so it's
But
like,
go ahead, AJ.
but yeah, so and then when I bought one, seeing it, I thought, and then it started to click, like all the shoes I couldn't get back in the day or were too expensive, researching, finding them, seeing the quality, and I was like, okay, boom. And then it just started to spiral out of control.
so now that you have reps and you have retail in your collection, bro, do you see one shoe better than the other shoe, or do you see your rep sneakers like, oh well, man, it's just a rep? You know what I'm saying? Or are you like people like myself? Like when I get reps or when I get my retail pairs or whatnot, I see them both as the same. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see them no different. It's just a shoe to me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, yeah,
that's
like
different.
at the end of the day, they're made in the same place. They're made by the same people. Like a shoe's a shoe. It's not retail rep. It's just shoes. So I don't go when I'm getting dressed for an outfit, picking out a pair of shoes and think, retail or rep. Like it's just shoes.
Yeah,
If it works, it works. I'm gonna grab it, regardless if it's retail or rep.
right. Now let me ask you this: after your homies seen your rep for the first time, and they seen you out and about, have they seen you out and about in this shoe or whatnot? Have they seen like the reaction of other people around you with these sneakers on, bro?
They've seen people around me wearing certain shoes, and won't say anything to see other people's reaction. And then when they see that other person's reaction, I'm like, you see, like this is what I've been trying to say this whole time.
Do you see the wheels in their head start
Oh
spinning, bro?
yeah,
Like,
like they're looking down at my feet, looking at them, seeing what they're saying, and like the cogs are turning,
yeah.
and they're like, oh shit, like. And then now we're 2-3 days on from when I ran them originally, they're now ordering.
So hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So your buddies, I'm assuming that these are all retail guys too.
Retail only.
Retail only.
Yeah.
But now that they've seen you do what you've done, you have tempted them to also follow suit and do the same thing.
Look, I'm like, do what you want to do. If you want to buy UA reps, fine. If you want to buy retail, fine. But like, here's where you can get it from. And some shoes that are coming out that they know they're probably not going to be able to get,
Yeah.
and they've seen the quality of the UAs and the price point. They may not have said directly, "I've ordered these." I know they've ordered them.
So you know they dibbling and
Oh,
dab
100%. 100%.
inside the UA community now.
100%. Because, like, with the Bread 85s, said to be 10,000 pairs, the price point, no, most people I know aren't really willing to deal with the hustle and bustle of 99% not getting them on sneakers if they even release on sneakers out here. And the resale, like,
I think resale right now is 1,000.
mm,
1,000, or it could be over right now. I think my size 12, the last time I checked, bro, was like $1,100.
see,
$1,100, bro.
I checked on Goat for my size, which is a US 8, and I think they were at like 12, 1300 at the time.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. There's no way I'm finna pay that type of money, bro. For a
Nah.
shoe. And it's not that I can't stand when people, well, I can't say I can't stand it, bro, because it really don't get up under my skin. You know what I'm saying? Like it used to. Like I got a thick skin, bro, when it comes to the whole sneaker community and sneaker game, period. But the thing about it is, bro, like when people say, oh, it's $1,000, bro, just wait until you can afford to get it. It's like, bro, it's not that I can't afford to get it. It's that I refuse to pay that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
there's a
100%,
difference.
man.
There's a difference, bro. I got a dog that costs almost, you know what I'm saying, as much as
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? I got a Frenchie, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
done paid that kind of money on something that I want and something that I see that's, worth me putting that type of money in. But like when it comes to a shoe or a sneaker, bro, I can't see myself spending $1,000 on a shoe, bro.
Nah, like, for me, not anymore. Like, when I was younger, before, like, these type of UAs came around, I would buy, sell, trade, flip. If somebody offered me a shoe that I wanted for a long time and it was, I don't know, 500, 1,000, I'd
Mm-hmm.
do anything I could to get it. But I'm so past that point now where if I don't get it for retail, I'm just going to buy UA. Like, makes no difference.
You see what Wes say? Wes say, that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Wes, bro, we don't open the eyes of a lot of people, bro. And this is what I tell people, bro. If you don't hit retail, bro, I don't see why you would even go resale now. For only for the reason that if you're gonna keep it to wear for yourself. If you're gonna put it on your foot, bro, and you're not gonna sell it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm.
and you missed out on a drop. I don't see why in the hell people wait and be like, well, bro, I'm just gonna wait another 10 years and wait on Nike to give it to me in 10 years or 7 years or whatever, just so I can wear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. Like, it
Yeah,
doesn't make sense. Why not get the rep?
this is what I mean, man. Like, unless I get lucky, where if, like, I don't know, somebody may have returned a pair in my size, or like I'm in another area and another store has it, then yeah, perfect. Like, that's how I picked up a lot of stuff back in the day, was just by being in the right place at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
But now, you miss me with that, man.
Hey, you see what Reggie said? Reggie said, the UAs is the fun side. Reggie, you right. UAs is the fun side, bro, because we can get what we want anytime, any place. It does not matter. We don't have to wait on anybody to say, oh, this is releasing. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. Like with me, I don't even get hyped about like when a shoe is being released now. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
Yeah,
even get hyped.
yeah,
It's just I see it and I'll be like, okay, yeah, well, I'm gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no
yeah,
hype.
exactly. And that's like, that's one of them things where like it makes it so much easier to just know in the back of your head I can get it as and when anytime. There's no
Okay.
rush. I don't have to be that like I'm not bothered if I'm not the first person to have it, put it on the gram, like because I can get it. Do you know what I mean? So
Right.
if when release day rolls around and I take the L, as probably 80% of people in here do take the L, I'm gonna get it anyway. So it makes no difference.
That's
Like
what bro. It don't even matter if I miss out. Hey man, I missed out. It's cool, cause I know eventually I'm gonna get the shoe. So it doesn't matter. I genuinely feel bad, bro, for people that are so far in their mind that believe that go out and they believe that they really have to pay $500 and $600 for a shoe. I be
yeah,
feeling so bad for these people, bro, because it's like I I know what you're missing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, of
And I'm
course.
holding it in my hand. So it's like, bro, you finna go give somebody $500, $600, $700, and you don't know, bro. You can save all that damn money and just buy this and be done with it. You know what I'm
Yeah, of
saying?
course. And I was once one of them people, like back in the day, who felt like they had to spend and had to have the latest hype, this, that, like, and go crazy trying to get it.
Let me ask you a question. What are some of the things that went through your mind, bro? Because it's good to have these conversations with people who pay this type of money for sneakers, bro. What in the hell was going through your mind, bro, when you hit the damn button and $800 fly up out of your damn bank account? Like, was there anything in your mind like, bro, I really don't want to do like what was the logic behind you doing that? Like, you could do you hear voices in your head like, bro, I gotta have a real thing, bro. I gotta have, man, this shit here, man. I work too hard, bro, to get a fake shoe or this or that, man. I got to go on here and just get the real. What voices played in your head, bro, that made you want to push a button and give somebody $1,000?
It was more so like you think about what other people think more so than anything else for me anyway.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Validation?
I think this is what we're coming to now. So like back in the day when I was younger and like heavy in collecting, like week in, week out, I had to have some new fly shit. Like I'd be willing to spend that kind of money and not really have much left. So then other people be like, oh, he's got the latest, like this exclusive, whether it be Air Max or a Jordan or an Air Force One. And I'd be like, I
Now,
wouldn't
chat, do
even
that sound like validation? Do that sound like validation?
like I had to be seen as valid, having like whatever the hottest release was back then and be willing to pay the resale. And I
Mm,
wouldn't even think about it. I'd push the button and just buy it.
mm. So it
And
didn't. At that time that you was spending that type of money, it didn't bother you that you were doing it, or you couldn't. You was what they, like the old people say, bro. You was so far in the forest you couldn't even see the damn trees.
exactly, yeah, I was just wilding with it. Like,
Damn.
yes. But now I look back and think, if I knew what I knew now, the amount of money I probably would have saved over time and just picked stuff up that I wanted back then now from the UA
Mhm.
side, I'd be living.
How much money do you think you would have saved, bro, had you had how much money do you think you would have had you had this mind state, man? How much money do you think you would have saved?
I couldn't even tell you. Like,
Is that massive, bro?
not really so much that huge, but like, what I would do is I'd spend all this money on getting the latest release, and then something else would be coming out in a month, and I'd be like, I'd probably end up trading that to get the new one, and then it would just kind of spiral.
Hold on, Did I send my guy Snide SB? Because my guy Snide SB is in the chat, bro. Both of y'all on them crazy times right now, too, by the way. I think I may have sent. I did send it to Snide. Snide, I did send it. I did send you that link, Snide, if you want to jump in. But that when I got into reps, bro, the money thing was something that I didn't think about. Validation was something that I never thought about. I don't know if maybe it's because of my age or whatnot, but validation was not one of those things I thought about. The only thing that I thought about when I bought my reps, bro, was I'm sick of taking L's. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm
Yeah, of
tired of
course.
I'm like, every time I turn around, bro, I'm taking an L and it's on something that I want. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't because the hype, or it wasn't because I just had the latest and the greatest or anything like that, bro. It was just certain sneakers that I really wanted and I really wanted to have in my collection. I could never ever get. And of course, we were going through the time when resale was going through the roof, and you know, around COVID time, you couldn't get anything.
Yeah,
You know
literally.
what I mean? Because everybody was a reseller.
Yeah. I
So
think
I
like
never did think about the validation side of it. You know what I'm saying? Or the monetary side of it. It was
yeah,
just, I was just tired of taking L's, bro.
yeah. As I say, like the people that I had around me back then, I think for me it was more so from like a validation standpoint, because they were all like OGs, been doing it since the 80s, 90s. Like you wanted to have the flyest, the latest shit, because when you would walk into their stores or see them on the street, whatever, you'd want to kind of have their respect. But now it's a completely different story. Got to a point where now I just buy what I like, and that's it.
So you're like everyone else now. Real quick, you learned real quick when you came over here
Oh
to the
yeah,
side. You were like, yeah, it is what it is now. Like I don't I don't even give a damn no more. It's like, you can say whatever you want. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, of course. Like, and for the past couple of years, I've only really bought what I like. Like, there's been a lot of releases that people have been like, "You're not gonna get it," and I'm like, "No, like, I don't like it. Like, if you like it, cool. For me, not really my thing."
Yeah, man. Now y'all hearing this now. Y'all hearing this, brother. He telling y'all, Spank, what's happening? He telling y'all, bro, from the retail standpoint. And that's why I like to have guys that come in, bro, from the retail standpoint, bro, that have actually touched these sneakers, bro, so they can talk to us and tell us what it is that they saw from their own eyes. Because a lot of people from the retail side, AJ, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. A lot of people go off the specs of somebody else or whatever
Yeah,
someone else says, like, oh, bro, you buy that shoe, bro. I'm telling you, man, you're gonna get called out. Oh, it's not the same material, bro. That man, that shit fake or this or that. Or they try their best, bro, to make it seem like you must stay on the retail side of things, or you're just not a sneakerhead. Like, why would you even do that? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
100%. Like, I've had plenty of them conversations where with about UAs and reps, like you have to do this, you need to get this, and I'm like, I've put 15 years in this game. Like, there's nothing you can tell me now that's gonna change.
So you like me, you're definitely not gonna go backward. It's only forward from here.
Oh
Like,
yeah, of course. Like as I
I'm
say, like
saving
don't get
my
me.
money, I'm buying what I want.
Yeah, like if I don't get it on release day, sweet, like fine. I'll just get a UA, no problem. And again, like with me now just buying what I like and what is cool for me,
Mm-hmm.
there's now no rush to get
Oh,
anything.
y'all hear this, man. Y'all hear this, bro. Again, this is a brother that has been on the authentic side, retail side, 15, 20 years collecting, bro. And he decided to take the blue pill, bro, try the UAs out, and now he's saying the same. But for real, y'all, do y'all see a pattern in everybody who come over to the UA side, bro, like, do y'all see a pattern? Like, when they come over here, they like, I ain't going back, bro. Like, there's no need for me to go back. Like, I'm over here and I'm cool with being over here. You know what I'm saying? And it has nothing to do with validation anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lose that side of you when you come over here and you finally see that, bro, I can just have anything I want, so I don't even need validation no more. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like,
and like
I
what
get what I
Snyder
want.
said in the and like what Snyder said in the comments about like perceived value and what's like aesthetically pleasing to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I rock some shoes where people are like, why in the world would you ever have that on your foot? I'm like, yo, because I like it. Like,
Yeah.
It's not always about like what's the hottest, like the rarest shoe out right now, like whether it be a Travis or whatnot. But I think, like, buy what you like, do your research, man, and you'll see for yourself.
Well, whatever you like, man. Shout out to my guy who's in the chat right now, bro. Band 85 is in the building, bro. Band 85 actually gave us, AJ, one of the best lives here on YouTube, bro, that we probably ever had, bro. It was one of them nights, bro, where we talked about resale, because Band is a reseller.
I watched it.
After watching Band, that was bro, that was, to me, that was one of the best lives we've ever had, bro. When talking to a reseller, and Band spit a lot of knowledge on that live for anybody who wanted to know anything about resale, the purchasing of sneakers, bro, the forecasting of resale, where they think it's going to go, and this and that. He's such a well-rounded person to talk to.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to get a conversation with him, because he saw on our show where we had conversations with a ton of people, bro, that were in resale, and he just wanted to come in and clear it up about what a real reseller was. Y'all know what I'm saying? Credit and Kicks is in the building, man. My guy Jonathan is in the building. It's a lot of people in the building. AB in the building tonight. AB, what's happening, Pippin? It's a lot of people in the building tonight. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. And again, guys, tonight we talking about validation versus intimidation. Now, we've talked a little bit about the validation side of everything, bro. And we got to kind of touch on the intimidation side of the whole thing. When you talk about the intimidation side of things, bro, I mostly see intimidation coming from people who buy primarily retail sneakers. I never see intimidation coming from anybody that buy UAs, because the UA people kind of seem like they play, well, it's not that they seem like they play, but we all play in the same sandbox. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nobody trying to not tell you where they got a shoe from, or my shoe is better than yours, or this or that or whatnot. By us playing in the same, sandbox, they're like, oh, bro, well, if you want this, bro, you need to go over here and check this seller out, or you need to go holler at this person, or hey, man, go watch this dude video right here if you want to know anything about this sneaker that you're looking for, or this or that. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much about, we don't intimidate one another.
Yeah, like it's, and like the other dude said, the comment, like, this is the fun side. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the retail side, it's a lot of gatekeeping. It's a lot of, if you don't have this, it's like, it's crazy.
Do you feel, now that you came over on this side, bro, and you can see both sides? Because I don't want to be biased. This is like, a real serious conversation, because a lot of people, bro, they're not as strong as some of us, bro, who get intimidated by people that don't like reps, or they don't like fakes, or they seem that it deems them necessary to, whenever they see somebody with a fake on their page, or they see a person with a video that's got a fake in it or whatnot, bro. They make it their business. These people make it their business to get in your comments to try and intimidate you any kind of way possible over a shoe, which is, I don't know why, if someone has a shoe that they love, like this is my shoe, I'm showing you this is my shoe, they seem or deem it necessary. Well, I'm gonna get in his conversation and mess his whole day up. Oh, it's fake. That's fake. I don't understand that to save the life of me. And it always seemed to stem from a certain group of individuals within the sneaker community.
Nah, of course. I mean,
Chat, could I be wrong? I'm looking at my chat. Chat, could I be? Am I wrong or am I wrong or am I right?
I
Y'all
think
know what I'm saying?
a lot of the people who I've met and have spoke to in regards to UAs and retail,
Yeah.
95% of them just kind of wouldn't have the confidence to rock it. From my experience, like, and how can I explain it? Like, again, it comes down to like wear what you like, and
Mm-hmm.
if you really love the shoe, like, you'll wear it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a major part of it is, especially with like the more rarer shoes, like the Encores, whether it be like a Yeezy 1 or Yeezy 2, something like that, where they're so hopped up about, like, because of the value, people are going to instantly know it's not real.
Mm-hmm.
Not
But then
necessarily.
again, it could be real though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But, and this is the thing,
it could
like,
possibly be real. But because the UAs are so close.
put it this way, I've worn UAs to said situations, I'm not going to say too much,
Mm-hmm.
within work, and strictly compliments. Like, no one says anything negative, because nowadays people just can't tell.
Let me tell you, I wore my sneakers to Got Soul before. I wore my rep reverse mochas to Got Soul. Nobody said nothing to me. Nobody even knew. I walked around in the belly of the beast, bro. And of course, a lot of the sneakers that I seen in there, I'd be lying if I said a lot of the sneakers that I seen in there that I was not amazed once I seen them. You know what I'm saying? Like certain sneakers that you see, you be like, oh man, bro, they got the pigeons in here, they got the Freddies in here, they got certain sneakers that you just don't see every day. So
Yeah.
that part of me, I was amazed when I saw it, but I was also more so amazed that by me walking in the belly of the beast, bro, and nobody saying nothing. And I look around and I'm like, some of these people pay thousands upon thousands of dollars to walk around to get a certain gaze from someone. And I'm in the same building getting the same gaze that y'all getting. And y'all had to pay $5,000, $6,000 or $2,000, bro. And that's the part that it plays in my psyche, bro, when I hear people doing this. Like, bro, y'all gonna pay, or y'all gonna be willing to give somebody $1,200 for a shoe, and I'm gonna pay $120, and we still gonna be at the same place at the same time, getting the same
Yeah.
comfort.
Yes. And then again, it comes down to the topic of validation or intimidation of it, like that people are willing to do that
Yes,
just to get that certain look from someone who they're probably never going to see again. And it's just
they
like,
not though.
yeah,
They not gonna see it.
yeah,
They're not gonna see these people ever again. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, to have that validation, bro, when they get there or whatnot, because a lot of people do this for a lot of people do this for validation. I've even heard people say that people buy reps for validation. I don't understand that to save the life of me, because people only buy
yeah,
reps because they didn't want to pay resale. It's
yeah,
nothing
of
to do with
course.
it's nothing to do with validation, because I got the there's a couple of sneakers that I got, bro, that I have on the UA market that were not for validation. Like I got the Black Toe 14 UA.
Yeah.
Why would I buy that for validation?
Yeah,
Like
exactly. Yeah.
that don't even make sense. Why would I?
Yeah,
But I
no.
have it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't get some of the stuff. I get it, and I understand why some people do this. I really do. I understand why some people want to be validated because it's kind of like when a person buy a very expensive car and they pull up, the money that they spent on said item, when they pull up, they want you to be like, oh shit, bro, you got
Yeah.
so and so and so. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
looking for that type of attention. I think, bro, even in our sneaker community, I think that's what it's all about. Certain people,
Yeah.
when they buy certain sneakers, bro, they want to hear this from other people. Like, bro, you paid 1,000? Yeah, bro, I paid 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's wild, man. Like, and I
chat,
feel
am
like
I wrong? I mean, am I wrong, chat? No, we just cooking right here. We
in
cooking
some
right.
in some instances, I would like to see get somebody from the retail side, take them to whether it be Sneaker Con or we have over here Crep City, give them a UA, tell them to wear it, and see how they get the same looks, the same compliments, and then see their reaction after that.
But here
Because
goes the
you've just
thing.
gone and spent X
Let me
amount
tell
of
you.
money on a shoe, and I've spent less than a quarter of it, and we're getting the same reaction.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, bro. They've already seen it happen. But because it's like this, bro, with people that buy strictly retail, bro, or people no, well, not retail. I can't say this is a retail people, but the people that spend money on resale, bro, they so blinded and the speech is so embedded within them, they can't see what you're saying right now.
Yeah.
They can't see what, even though, let me tell you how they work. Let me tell you how they work. Because I've even had this conversation on my show, bro, when it comes down to people. Let me see what Snide say. Snide say, so the only people want to look rich. Yes, across spending beyond their means. But they're gonna do that anyway, Snide. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do that anyway. Generally, rich people don't. No, rich people do not spend their money like that, bro, to show off. No, they don't. They'll never see it. Mm-mm. My thing, but Snide, my thing is this: in the sneaker community, Snide, we have those people in the sneaker community, bro, and that's their whole thing, bro. Is I spent this much money because you know why, Snide? They say this, bro. Even AJ, I know you heard people say this, and a lot of people say this in our sneaker community, bro. Oh, I worked so hard for my money. Why would I buy a fake shoe, or why would I buy something fake with my money? Like it doesn't make sense to me. And that goes back to what my guy Alan Kick said. Somebody up here that said the same people. No, that was Bam. The same people that's telling us why or why not we should or should not buy reps or whatnot, or the ones that deem the validation or whatnot, bro. Those are the same people that buy off-brand cereal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like your shoes, you know what I'm saying? I got to have the authentic. You know what I'm saying? But you'll go in the store instead of getting Fruity Pebbles, you'll get Dino Bites.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. In a way, it just makes no sense to me anymore. Like,
So that part, the validation part, or the intimidation part, does not affect you in any kind of way. You kind of like you to the point to where you like me and some of the guys that's in the chat right now.
yeah, of course. Like, I'm at a point now where back then I was all about the other side. Now
You care
I'm
less.
on the same page as everybody else in the chat. Like, because at the end of the day, my logic now and thinking is I can still enjoy the game, sneakers. I can still enjoy it all. I can get what I like without having to break the bank and get in a queue or be jumping on 8 raffles in a day. And all
Mm-hmm.
the extra I can put towards better use. Like,
See what Jonathan said, yeah, but that car about to get repoed. And you might be right, Jay. You might be right. You might be right. But Jay, we're really trying to have this conversation tonight, Jay, because bro, certain people within the sneaker community, bro, these conversations, bro, like we got to have with each other. You know what I'm saying? We got to have these conversations, bro, with this side and this side, because you will see, I'm serious, guys. I'm serious, like I'm serious when I say this. You will see somebody post something, bro, that they'll say, man, I bought this UA, or I got this, or whatever, or I did this, I purchased this, or whatnot, bro. And you will see somebody out of nowhere, bro, jump in these people comments, clown them, or try and talk down on them, or try and do this because they decided to spend their money the way that they want to spend their money. And then the crazy part is the people that be in your comments telling you this or whatnot be the same people that be talking behind your back telling you, well, you should have bought that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that shit fake, bro. It's like it's like what kind of it's like a narcissist move kind of way.
yeah,
You
and
know,
I feel like,
it's like it kind of like being a narcissist.
and then people are so, as you say, so blinded. Like, I don't think they'll ever, like, you could put a retail on a UA in the hand, and I still don't think certain people would get it, understand, and be willing to even listen to anything that we would have to say.
I you know what, man? At a certain point in their life, maybe they will. But when you're blinded by, like we said, like when you're in the forest, bro, when you so deep in the forest and you can't see the forest for the trees, bro, and you got somebody telling you that if you don't spend this kind of money, bro, you ain't even a part of the sneaker community. If you don't spend this type of money on a shoe, like I've seen people actually say that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's wild.
if you don't spend $1,000, bro, like you ain't even a part of the sneaker community. Like I be in my mind, I be like, one, who the hell are you? You know what I'm saying? And two, bro, once it's like once you get to the point, bro, to where you can see through all the smoke and mirrors, so to speak, bro, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like once
Yeah,
you see
nah, of
through it all,
course, yeah.
because here's my thing, bro, when it comes to us having to spend that type of money just to get validation from somebody. And Troll again said this a while back. Even Snide said this a while back, bro. And it should make people think. You know what I'm saying? Like it should really make people think, bro. Why would you pay somebody that stole something from you? That was one thing that Snide said and Troll McGinn said, bro, that stuck out in it. It still rings in my head today. That them saying that just made a lot of sense to me. Like
Yeah,
a person would this, so a person would get up, right? A person would get up and get a head start on the rest of the sneaker community, or they'll have plugs within places or whatnot, bro. So when they get to a certain store or whatnot, and they already got a play in play that is going to take everything out of that sneaker store. So you know when this person go in there, oh, bro, they finna come out of there with everything I want. They finna
yeah,
come out of that. I'm finna watch this person go in this store right here, and they gonna come out with 20 pairs of Band 85s. They about to do it. I'm about to watch them come out with it. They not gonna allow me to go in there and get mine. They gonna go in there purposely, get theirs, get mine, get the person they finna get all these sneakers and come outside, bro. Put them in their car, and then they gonna tell me, okay, now you can pay me $1,000 for it. And if people out there that's crazy enough, bro, to do it,
yes,
y'all don't, you getting bit by the snake twice.
Yeah,
A
literally.
person is sitting here telling you, okay, listen, listen, you see that store right there? I'm finna go in this store right here and I'm finna buy all this shit up from you. And there's nothing you can do about it. I'm finna go in here, I'm finna buy up everything. Before you even get there, I'm gonna be here by 3 o'clock in the morning. I got a relationship with the manager. He already told me, bro, I can buy, I mean, as many as I want. I'm gonna buy the whole stock. I'm telling you this to your face. I'm telling you this. And when I come out, since I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna come back out this store, bro, and then I'm gonna sell it to you for $1,000, and you gonna buy
This is what I mean, man. Like, as you said, you're getting bit by the snake twice. But there is people out there who are just, again, so blinded that they're just willing to do that. They're willing to pay that money.
it.
Like, it's it's wild to me. Like,
But I mean, anybody? Am I lying, y'all? Am I lying? You are paying somebody to go in there and get your shoes, actually take everything from you, come out, and then sell it back to you for a higher price. Like, if somebody was gonna do me a favor, bro, I would rather somebody tell me, listen, bro, this store right here on such and such a street, bro, they gonna open up at 7 o'clock. All right. Meet me at this location right here at around 4:30 in the morning. We're gonna start lining up around 4:30 in the morning. And you can get a pair for retail. But instead of telling you that, they tell you the total opposite. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go get them, and I'm gonna get all of them, and I'm gonna come out, and I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna sell them to you for a way higher price than me just telling you, hey man, just meet me over here and get you a pair for retail. It's the craziest, it's the craziest shit in the world, bro. To me, it's crazy. To me, it's crazy.
100%, but 99% of the time, there's a lot of people out there that wouldn't do that. People who are plugged in, they're not gonna tell you, look, as you said, meet me here this time. We're gonna get them for retail because people are too hungry for the money these days.
Hey, you took the word right out of my mouth. That's because they want your money. That's because they want your money, and they make sure that they keep that carrot dangled in front of your face, bro. So you'll spend your hard-earned money and give it to them. Like me considering spending my hard-earned money would be me working and spending my hard-earned money and buying it for retail. Me working hard and giving my money away, I don't see the meaning in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see the meaning behind that. Is I'm going to work extremely hard, bro, and do this, and then at the same damn time, bro, I'm gonna come back and give you all my money. I'm not giving it to the store, I'm giving it to an individual. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real quick before we move forward, my guy, your guy, everybody's guy, bro. Y'all make sure y'all giving a warm round of applause for my good friend, bro. JB Urban Plus is in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all give it up for JB Urban
Plus. Sorry, I'm late, but gotta do the
JB,
booty. So
you got your Whoppers and your cheeseburgers tonight, right? You did it all. You got,
bro. I'm ready to go because we just came from Sam's. I just cut for $500 on food. Yo, listen. She knows. Once I put these headphones on,
it's go time.
It's go time. It's go time. What's going on? Who we got up there? Who we got up there?
Man, my guy AJ is from the land down under, right?
Oh, nice to meet you, AJ. Nice to meet you, brother.
You too, man.
He's been retail for 15 years, JB.
Woo!
Yeah. And eventually he came over to the UA side, bro. Cause tonight we talking about yes, yeah. And he worked for Nike. He's in there. He's embedded. He's embedded. Yeah, he's one of them.
I got a
He
couple
in
of
there.
buddies too. They work at Nike and they do it.
He
So
in there.
that's
But
what's up, man.
JB, check this out, JB. So you know tonight we talking about intimidation or validation. So of
Yes.
course, him being solely on the retail side, majority of his entire sneaker life, I
Mhm.
want to make sure I ask these questions to someone that has spent most of their time, bro, on the retail side before they came over here. So a lot of the questions that I've been asking him are, like, did he do some of the things that he did for validation? You know what I'm saying? Or was he worried so much about the the intimidation factor when when we talk about reps?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people use the intimidation factor to keep people on the retail side. Do you
Oh,
agree, JB?
we get it. We get it all the time. So I just got it the other day. I just pretty much got it the other day. Um, just me inviting somebody that is 100% retail to come here at the podcast, to come and kick it and chop it up with us. And it was like, I might as well call him out of his name and call his mother some type of name because it was like, I don't mess with reps. I don't mess with people that mess with reps. So I asked him a very interesting question. I was like, okay, let me ask you a very, very important question. If you was to cut yourself and you bleed, and I cut myself and I bleed, does it make me an alien from another planet because I like reps, or we the same, just that we have two different choices? And it was like he couldn't, he was like baffled with that question because I was like, because you guys act like we are from a different planet because we decide to make different financial decisions. And
Mm-hmm.
you know, and we don't buy reps out of we need the validation or anything like that because I could care less what you think about what I put on my feet. I buy what I like. I'm just not going to give you the amount of money that you think I should give you for me to just get a, oh man, Jay, those are nice, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not gonna do it. It just I do pick up retails. I do got a bunch of retails, but at
They
the
never hear that part, though, JB. They never, not to interrupt you, but they never hear that. They don't never hear the point that where you say I got retail too.
yeah, like I got plenty of retail shoes. I got hype retail shoes, just like I got reps hype shoes. It it's a matter of whether I like the shoe or not. If I like the shoe and I know that I can't get it, I know I'm gonna miss out, or I know the resellers are just gonna eat them up. Yeah, I go the rep side. But if I could walk in the store like I did the other day and pick up a pair of shoes off the wall, man, listen, there's no better feeling than that. There is no better feeling. As a sneakerhead, there's no better feeling. You know,
Hey, you see what you gotta say real
yeah,
quick, JB. You act
yeah,
like you actually go to the
yeah.
LGBTQ part.
It was like it was the most crazy thing. Like I was like, you could come and hang out and kick it. Like we ask you questions. How long you been on the retail side? Like, like what made you convert over? Like, was it an experience? Was it a shoe that made you be like, you know what, fuck, f this. I'm not going to do this no more. I'm just gonna go and get $130 rep. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
everybody
And
has
I
a
asked AJ that too,
yeah.
JB. I
So
asked him
everybody
that.
has a reason why they cross over. You know what I mean? And I get it from the standpoint of business that you as a reseller, you don't want to lose customers to something that is cheaper and it's the same or sometimes superior on quality. You don't want to do that. You don't want to have to admit to that because you're going to lose, customers. That's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
But to bash people or bully people just so you can maintain a status, I guess we could call it. That's the best way
Mm.
to call it, to maintain a status. To me, it
Yeah.
just is ridiculous. And what bothered me the most was that was a grown old ass man acting like he was YN. He
JB, let me ask you a question. Since I got you here too, bro, because
Mhm.
you've experienced a lot of um backlash in
Oh
the
yeah,
past too for being a part of the UA community. When you receive this backlash, because I asked AJ the same thing, man. Because when we're on the UA side, bro, like I was saying with AJ, all of us seem to play in the same sandbox, bro. We're part of that same community and whatnot, you know, because we don't mind giving out plugs or telling people what we got. Did you see more so of the intimidation side of this from the UA side, or did you see more of the intimidation coming from the people that strictly wear retail?
Oh, it's always the strictly wear retail. I have never experienced no type of negativity. People that dabble on reps. I'm not gonna say that they are 100% rep. That they dabble on reps. People that dabble on reps, buy a pair here and there, or whatever. I've never had no animosity, no kind of friction with it, you know, because and I think that that's the part. They understand both sides. If you have never been in this side, right, and held something from this side, and maybe you have held it and you have been bamboozled thinking that is a retail pair and you never held a UA pair, you know. So I tell people all the time that, you know, I get all the backlash from 100%. 100%. You know.
Pause real quick, JB. I'm gonna read this real quick from our guy Kev, because Kev, for those of y'all that don't know, my guy Kev has also been new to our channel, bro. I think Kev been over here for what now, JB? Maybe 3 weeks now.
Yeah, about 3 weeks. Yeah,
he's been over about 3 weeks. He's been enjoying himself. So, shout out, salute my guy.
He
Kev.
said, "I hate to say it, but Sniper Kick laugh in your face and tell us how bad the 85 hype is. They want to sell his for 1,000. Yeah, I mean that's the name of the game, man.
That's what they do to y'all.
That's what.
Yes.
And that's what you don't understand. That's why I'd rather stay in the side of the fence line. I just rather not even. I even stopped following sneaker content on YouTube. Like I stopped following sneaker content creators because it's always the same thing. It's like they hype the shoe up. Oh my god! Oh my god! When they don't get it, they bash the shoe.
Yeah, I've seen that happen. Yeah,
I don't know if you ever seen it, Jay. I don't know.
Yeah,
if you ever seen it, but
yeah, I've seen it plenty. Like hype it up. They don't get it, and then they want to say, "Oh, it's not as good as I said it was. It's trash." Yeah, yeah.
This and that. It's always the same thing. You know, with us, we get a shoe. We're gonna tell you they're on a shoe, whether it's good enough to buy it as a retail or it's going to be. You know, I'd rather just go to UA. They might make them better. I'm gonna give you a prime example. Black Cement 3. A lot of people pass on the Black Cement 3 retail and they got the UA because the UA came out better. Like they actually came out better. And people are like, nah, there's no way. No, it came out better.
Yes.
So
do you think, JB, do you think the reason why we have such a problem with people that strictly buy retail, is it because of the validation? Is it because they want to be validated because of the money that they spend?
They want to make sure there's a separation. They want to make sure there's a separation. For what I have seen, they want to make sure that there's a separation, that there's a difference, that they are that they are above. Yeah, that they're above. Because again, there's nothing more addicting to a collector than somebody's pride. You know, praising your collection, validating your status as a sneakerhead because your collection is 100% authentic, or you spend $1,000 on bread ones and this and that. To them, the capabilities of bragging to that to maintain an exclusivity, because that's what they want to do. They want to maintain an exclusivity. They want to be able to say, I got them and you don't. I could get them and you can't.
Now, pause right there, JB. Hold on. Pause, before you move any further.
Yep.
Because we got a young man that's on the screen right now. AJ, is that the way that you kind of felt like when you were doing it just on the retail side? Because I wanted to pause and let him, you know, was that the way that you felt at a certain point in time? Like, I got these, bro, and you don't?
For me, I was never that person where it was a case of I have them and you don't, and I paid this and you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but a lot of people that I did see growing up and the people around who were also collecting sneakers, if they got it and you didn't, they let you know about it.
So
Yeah,
JB,
yeah.
there y'all go.
It's
There
about
y'all go.
staying outside of the circle. They don't want to be part of the circle. You know, it's kind of like girls don't even got this problem. Girls, if your panda is hot, every girl in the world is gonna want to buy the panda. It's hot. With a guy is
Mhm.
different. If he's somebody got a pair of Concords, right? And let's say Concord is the hottest shoe right now. They want to be able to get it as early as they could possibly get it to be first before the wave of everybody keep picking up the shoe, because that's how the craving of the exclusivity goes. This is why we are in the way that it is, the sneaker community right now. People stealing inventory, backdooring, and all that stuff is because the community created a craving of validation before the release date.
Mm-hmm.
It's no
I
longer like it used to be that your validation was like, oh snap, these came on release day and you got them. Man, I went to every store and I couldn't get them.
right.
There was there was no 3 months in advance. I'm gonna go to the sneaker event and I'm gonna pay double the retail price because I want to be the first one in the neighborhood with them. I want to be
Mm-hmm.
able to walk in the mall and somebody say, "Yo, you got those? Man, you got them early. How did you get those?" You know, and a lot of times, right? Because one thing that the retail guys hold on to a lot of times, which is valid. I'm not gonna say that it's not valid. A lot of times they hold to the idea that everything that they got has a resale value. And as we have come to understand, resale value is a very tricky situation because it might be resale right now at $1,000, but next month that shoe might be $200.
Hell yeah. And
Yeah.
shout out to my guy Raging that's in the
Yeah,
building right now. Raging, if you check your
email or
yeah, his
Instagram.
what's it called? Instagram. The link is in your Instagram, pimp. Snide
Yeah,
too. I think Snide at work though.
they need to take the link. Yeah, but that's what's happening. I firmly believe, like again, I outgrew the whole. I want to be first. I outgrew the whole. I have him and you don't phase all that stuff. I outgrew it. Once the way I tell my people, my friends, is the minute I started getting gray on my beard, I started growing. I don't care. You know, I just started
Yeah.
growing. I don't care because, again,
So
at the
what
end
do
of
you
the
say
day,
though, JB? JB,
mhm,
because you done seen you have seen the evolution of the
the
rep
reps, yeah,
community from the almost, from the beginning until now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mhm,
and you've seen the worst parts of it. You've seen the most, the ugliest side of the sneaker community that someone could possibly see. You've
yeah,
seen that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for the people that talk so bad about your reasoning behind buying shoes, what was your thought at the time, when all of that was going on? Like, what did you feel like
I don't,
being attacked about having a shoe was
yeah.
necessary, bro? Did you did,
One,
you know what I'm saying?
I think the peak of that was in high school, 95, 94, 95. The peak of
I'm talking about your internet years, though.
oh
Your
my
internet years, you suffered from
oh
this.
yeah, with my internet years, you know, the funny thing with that was right that I have held every pretty much every replica that has evolved over the years to where they at. You know, I come from the era where we had to do the 23 fix on the Jordan 11s, do the carbon fiber fix, move the Jordan tag from the fourth spacing to the third spacing, do the milky toe on the concourse. I come from that era. I seen how bad it was to what they are now. And
Mm,
back then, there was no legit checking. It was obvious. It was
yeah.
very obvious that it was a big difference.
Hmm.
As the sneaker overseas started getting better and better and better, right? the more that they got better, then the separation that was there, the gap, it started getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
So let me ask you this then. So when the sneakers got better, did the validation get worse,
Yes.
or did the intimidation get get
The
just as bad as a
the
validation?
validation was at an all-time high because everybody wanted to have the shoe. It was a matter of if you didn't have the shoe, you was not cool. Simple as that. The bullying was at an all-time high on the internet. It was at an
So
all-time
right
high.
now, let me ask you this then, JB. Let me ask you this, and I guess I can ask AJ after. You know, AJ can answer too after. Now that, do you guys think that because reps have become so good, bro, and the UAs have become so close, that that's the reason why the intimidation factor has gone through the roof? Or the
No, you're right. That's what it is.
is it because of the shoes have become so
That
close,
good.
and
Yes.
the people that own the retail pairs, bro, they want to make sure that they are separate from the
Yes.
people that cop you at, like, no, man, I paid $1,000 for mine. No, yours is
Yeah, they still need
reps.
that validation.
Yeah.
They still need that validation. So they're gonna do anything that they could possibly do to create a separation. Hence why they created legit checking. Legit checking never existed. It didn't start existed into the Jordan 11s got to where they are at now. The Jordan 11 started creating the legit checking, the third spacing, the carbon fiber, the 23, the ball lining up in the middle of the 23, you know, all that, the laces, all that stuff that you could find different from a retail pair. Into that started happening where it was very hard to different. That's when the validation. Oh no, you spend 130 now, man. Those shits is fake. I spent 2,000 for mine. You understand? Like you be like, so because you spent 2,000, yours are better than mine. You understand? That's where, and where we at right now, right? Where we at, and it's not that many people anymore. It's not the masses no more because I think, and I'm gonna say it here because there's no other way to say it. Now that they are that good, they themselves on that side, whether they want to admit it or not, they dabble too on the UA side. They
You
just
think
don't
that's
want to admit to it because if they admit to it, then they gotta swallow their pride and admit that the UAs are that good. Because if they were not that good, you will not be buying them. If they
Shout out
were,
to my guy Kenneth Bale, real quick, JB. Not in. Shout out to my guy Kenneth Bale, man, in the building.
yep.
Kenneth, I see you, Playboy. I
So,
see you,
so
pimping.
what do you
Salute.
think, AJ? Let me ask you, AJ, in your experience, 15 years on the retail side, now you on both sides because you can never say, "Oh yeah, I'm 100% rep." You will always be once you cross over to the rep side, you both.
Yeah.
Cross over to the rep side, you both. You're always going to be rep and UAs or UAs and authentics or whatever. You're always going to be in both sides. So let me ask you, AJ, what is it that you think right now at this precise moment is their biggest fear on the retail side? What is their biggest fear?
The biggest fear on the retail side, I mean, it can come down to a couple different things, but like, I think for a lot of people, it's going to be a case of looking back at their collections and thinking, I paid X amount of dollars or pounds, whatever it may be, and now I can get something that's, as you say, 100, 130, and it's the same. Like kind of a where have I gone wrong kind of situation.
Like I've been spending all this money this whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
This whole time.
like
And damn, I could have got that shit right there, man.
exactly. Yeah, like I think that's probably one of the major keys. But then again, they don't want to have to admit that the UAs are what they are and how good they are compared to the retail.
Yeah, because they even using UAs for their Frankenstein when they want to restore some shoes.
And this is what I was, and this is a topic that I was actually going to mention.
Uh,
People who want to do soul swaps and like, I think it was a Yeezy 1 tan
mm-hmm.
that I seen a video on YouTube, and they mentioned about getting, because what was the shoe? There was a shoe that came out where the midsole would fit. Was it a Revolution? I think I'm not 100% sure. That is the same as a Yeezy
You
One
probably
sole.
Hold
Red
on,
October.
hold on.
He probably talking about the Red October when they had the Red October and they needed a sole for the Red October.
You talking about
and they
this one?
couldn't find one or that one.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was the tan Yeezy One. Yeah. And
Yeah,
then one of the mentions about getting
the sole for this is a Jordan 4 sole. This sole is a Jordan 4,
yeah.
but they use the Nike Flight 89.
That
That's
was it, the Flight 89.
That's the sole that they use on the Yeezys, the Flight 89.
Yeah.
Hold on, JB. Let me do this real quick. Let me put you on this. You know how we like to do, bro. Let them take a look at it real quick. Y'all see that thing, what?
Yeezy ones right there. The sole on the bottom of this is Nike Flight 89. So
yeah, I couldn't remember if it was the Revolution or the 89.
Ooh, I need that right there, bro. Yo, medial side. Show the medial side on that thing, JB, before you put it up. There you go. Other side. Bro.
No flaws. Nice and glow in the dark. They glow like crazy.
Bro, and it's crazy because being over here on the UA side, you can have something like that without having to wait.
Yep.
Or pay a hefty price tag.
Or pay a hefty price tag for
How much you think a Red October is, AJ, over there where you at? You are in England, right?
Yeah.
You're in England, so you're talking about 3,000-4,000 pounds.
Give it a yeah, depending on the size, around that.
Wow.
Yeah,
so yeah.
Like I had back in the day, I got rid of them. I had the black Yeezy ones, and over time had all three, but got rid of them. And now I'm like,
but you can get them
again. I can get them again.
This the cool thing.
I can enjoy it.
Yeah. There you go. Say that again, AJ. Please say that again. You get to wear
I can enjoy it because back then it was like
you didn't want to wear them because you had
just spent X amount. Do I really want to wear it?
Mm-hmm.
I do, but I don't because of resale value.
There you go. And
now I'm like,
this is what I've been saying for the longest time. I think that one of the biggest problems that the retail side is not understanding that we don't have a problem when you having retail pairs because you make the investment for them, but you're not even enjoying the shoe. You putting it in a case and you're not wearing the shoe. You're not out there, wearing the shoe like you want to. You can't put a fit together. It's not like I do. Like I get up in the morning and I'm like, all right, what color am I wearing today? Orange? All right, let me figure out what I got in my closet. Go, I got this or red. Oh, I could pull out my red Octobers and I could wear my red Octobers and not worry about nothing at all. That to me, I don't know if it to me is a bigger flex, the fact that I could get as many pairs as I want, or that I pay $5,000-$6,000 for a pair.
Hold on, JB. Now, but why are you saying the word flex? Make sure you let everybody know. Now. You know how people be, bro. You're not wearing these to flex, though.
Nope.
You're wearing them because you have them and you can wear them.
It's not a flex. Yeah. It's not a flex. It's not a flex thing. It's about I have them. I'm gonna wear them.
Right. Shout out also, man, real quick, man. Shout out to my guy in the chat right now. D-Star is in the building. D-Star said that the only thing that the highest that he will pay right now, I think he said it was either $250 or $350. I think it was $350. Yeah, for his resale pairs. Even with me paying $350, bro, I would pay $350, but it's got to be a shoe that does not exist anymore. Remember when I told y'all, JB, that I was looking at the pump up, that very first pump up Nike,
the plates,
and I think they wanted like $354. I would do that.
A shoe that is very hard to get, that is very unique because that's the thing, unique. For example, right? I just got offered another pair of Nike Mags, right? Outer laces, 1,800. Right? They're like, yo, JB, we could send you a pair. It's 1,800 outer laces, display case, everything. Can I buy it? Yeah, I can. Am I gonna buy it? No, I'm not because I already got them. So
Yeah.
that's the beauty I think that I like about my side, about this side. You know, that I could get a shoe as many times as I want.
Now let me do this real quick because I know I got D Star. He in the building. He's in the chat right now. D Star is actually in the chat right now.
Yeah, okay.
And I don't know if my guy D is just like Jay Davis, who is you know, my homie over there on Instagram. Y'all know what I'm saying? Sold Out NYC. D, let me ask you a question, bro, since I got you in the chat right now. When it comes to you spending the money for your retail pair on the resale market for $350 or whatnot, are you currently retail only? Are you currently retail only? Like you have not purchased a rep, you don't have any reps or UAs inside your sneaker collection as of right now.
I gotta send the link to Dre. Dre just sent me a message.
The sneaker god himself.
Yes.
Well, y'all about to get a treat tonight, bro. Dre, the sneaker god, about to pull up in here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But D, do you currently only have all authentic pairs in your collection? Because we trying to get this thing down tonight to where we talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? We talking to brothers. So he said, D Star said no, he do not have any reps in his collection whatsoever. Now D, I'm gonna ask you a question now, and I want your sincere answer. I want your sincere answer. So let's say, for instance, the shoe that you gonna pay $350 for right now, right? And JB Urban Plus pull up on you and he say, yo, I got that same shoe, partner, for $130. And you look at it and it's the same. You know what I'm saying? There's absolutely no difference in these sneakers whatsoever. Would you at that point be tempted to try the UAs at that point if you had one in your hand? Now that's a question for my guy D Star. Would you stick to paying the $350, or would you be like, you know what? My boy said $130. Yeah. Man, this thing look just like what I, you know what I'm saying? Would you
about
be
you having
tempted?
it, and we're talking about not pictures. We're not talking about videos. We're talking about you
I'm
having
talking about
it.
the shoe. Yes, I'm talking about the shoe.
The
I'm
shoe,
talking about the
having
shoe.
it on hand, where you could do your comparison if you want to. You know, because again, a lot of people have to understand a lot of these comparisons that you guys are seeing on these videos on YouTube, that's lower budget than what we get.
Hold
And
on,
there's a
JB. Hold
reason.
that thought, JB.
Yeah, go ahead.
JB, don't hold on. Hold that thought right there. Guys, y'all already know what time it is. Every time I pause my guy JB, y'all know it's got to be somebody in the building. Guys, y'all make sure y'all giving a warm round of applause for none other than the guy himself that's over there where they making these joints at, bro. Y'all put y'all hands together and give a warm round of applause, bro, for my guy, your guy, our guy, Schneid S to the B.
My favorite white boy.
Hello.
What up,
What's going
Snipe?
on?
What's going on, man?
Sol, I need you just to enter rooms in front of me everywhere I go in the future, man. That's brilliant. That every
Nah,
time I'm
what's
walking
happening?
into a meeting with my staff, he's our guy, he's your guy.
Mr.
An
Schneid
intro.
is.
It's gotta be an intro.
Y'all getting a treat tonight, man. We got my guy Snide is being here tonight. Snide, I seen you in the chat, bro, and you always have a great logic when you come into the chat, man. And when you come on the screen, like you tell people all this, you give the sneaker community, and you have gave the sneaker community, bro, a lot of information. Now tonight's night we are talking about validation, intimidation, or whatnot. Oh, you know, we actually talking about this, man, because this is a conversation that need to be had, I feel, inside the sneaker community. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like what we're talking about right now, it's not like, since the UAs have came so far and they are the way they are right now, do you feel like, I guess, people that only buy retail, and I like my retail gang that's inside the, comments now to keep, going and answering these questions or whatnot. But do you feel like it's more so validation right now in our current state of sneakers right now? Like when somebody purchases a sneaker, bro, is it validation that they gotta have?
I think people have to be honest with themselves, right? Because if you're gonna have an opinion of someone else, that's completely unfounded, right? That's subjective. That's your opinion, but only people know themselves why they're buying what they're buying, right? And really, they're the only ones who should care about it. It's none of our business what someone else does with their money, right? Or their feet. It doesn't affect us in any way. But I think if you're honest with yourself, you got to consider, like, why am I buying this shoe? Like, do I genuinely like it myself? Do I like the aesthetics, the design? What does it speak to me about? Like, does it mean something to me? Do I like it? Or is it how it is perceived by other people? Like, does it have a high monetary value on the resale market? Does it make me look rich? And I think, look, let's be honest. I think we're all a little bit guilty of stepping into that side of things, right? Even us who can buy all the reps, right? Like sometimes your opinion on a shoe is swayed by the fact that it has a high resale value, even if you're buying a rep. Like if you're not honest about that, I think you're lying, man. Like there'll be a pair of shoes that I wouldn't even consider. And then I'll be thinking, oh, but actually, it's worth this, it's worth that. That does come into play. It's not 100% your thought process. Because that's quite embarrassing to admit, right? I'm making myself quite vulnerable saying that. But I think there's truth to it at some point, right? That's marketing. That's how it works.
It has truth to it. You try.
Yeah, of course.
It's how all branding, all marketing works. It taps into something into your psyche, right? I think it taps into your childhood of like unmet needs. I'm not trying to be too deep about that, like, but like unmet needs in terms of like pairs you couldn't get, right? Or and that goes for anything. You look at like the huge resurgence in popularity of stuff like Pokemon cards having the resale value they have now, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that is tapping into the fact that the kids who couldn't get those back then now have adult money, and we got play money to get them, right? So we can just get whatever we want. So of course, whenever there's that value added to it and the means of buying it, that's basic business that the reselling game is going to happen alongside it, right? Because they can tap into this. These people who are so desperate to get what they couldn't get before, they'll pay extra for it.
So
I don't know, man.
Bit of validation in all of us. Is that what you're saying? Like there's
I think so. I think so. I think in any part of your life, there's validation, right? I mean, social media, the fact we're on here talking to each other, right? All trying to confirm to each other that, the other side is great to wear, right? There's some kind of validation there. You need someone in here who is the opposite and then have a conversation with them, right? I know you've done that before. But I think we're all reaching for some kind of validation, right? It's basic human psyche, right? Like, why do we present ourselves the way we do? Why do we choose to wear what we do? It's either because you've seen it on someone else and you thought it looked good, or or the marketing got to you, right? Unless you're making your own clothes, like you're hand knitting your own sweaters or something, who are you to say that you're not looking for validation? Because we're all tapping into something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Different levels to it.
You saying some of these grown men were loved? Well, I know he said weren't loved as children. I agree.
That's a bit harsh, yeah. I'm saying like, well, I know I couldn't afford any of this stuff. My family couldn't afford this stuff when I was a kid. Like, I would beg them. I feel bad about it now, looking back. Now I'm a dad, right? Like, I'll raise my kids to never, ask for this stuff because they'll never be in a circle where it matters, right? They'll never be in a circle of friends where they feel like they need to validate themselves by material possessions. They'll always be in a situation where they can validate themselves through their opinion and their creativity and
Facts.
their intelligence, right? And their opinions on things, and not what sneakers they got on their feet, man. Because once you're surrounded by people like that, you're in the wrong circle of friends, man.
Wrong crowd.
You're moving in the wrong
crowd.
circles.
Yeah, 100%, man.
That's true.
It's
let me ask you this
weak,
question,
man.
though, Snide. I gotta ask you this question just like I asked JB, because you've seen the evolution of UAs and where they came from and where they are right now. and of course we're trying to talk about both sides. You know what I'm saying? But what about the people that deem it necessary to intimidate? Like, it's their thing to if what is that?
I think it's, again, like, you can link this to anything in life, but if you've got skin in the game, say you've bought 50 pairs at resale value, it's very hard for you to turn around and go, maybe I was wrong, because you've already invested so deep into that system. You're embedded in it. You've got, maybe you've got skin in the game in terms of business, like you're in reselling yourself, or basically like investing, right? You've invested too much. So I think it's very hard to then turn around and admit you were wrong. I think maybe on the inside they might feel like, okay, I can see I could just have these pairs for a lot cheaper, but I've got to say they're trash, because it's in my interest to keep it that way, right? There has to be a difference. It's why I do not to self promote, but I do these real versus fake videos, right? That's tapping into two demographics. There's two sides. There's the people who want to see that the reps are bad. They love to see that, and they're not going to see it on my videos, unfortunately, right? They're going to see that the same thing. Or it's the people who want to check how good the reps are, right? So it's perfect. It's the perfect mix. But I see someone's just joined in, so I'll cut that short because I'm rambling.
No, you good, man.
That's crazy.
Oh no, man. Hey, talk your shit, man. You good? I'm listening to you, man. Go do your thing.
Real quick, y'all. Shout out to my guy Raging. Raging is in the building. How much y'all give my brother a round of applause? Again, Raging is only on the authentic side. So again, Snot, we have a well-rounded group of individuals here.
Yeah, this guy talk about for now. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Look, hanging out with these dudes, man, talking to them on a daily basis, I see some shit, and I'm just kind of like, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I be mad. I be mad as a motherfucker sometimes, because I'm like, they be getting anything and everything, and it be looking on point, and I'm over here struggling. I'm just like, damn.
But let me. Raging, is it validation though? Is it the validation part of it that makes you feel that way when you see people like Snide, BJB, AJ? Do what goes through your mind, bro? What makes it?
It's not that. For me, it's not about the validation, because I really could give two shits. It's like, I buy the shoes that I buy because I want it so I can wear it for myself. I don't really care about all of the resale and all of this other bullshit. It's like, I'm not like the most of these guys now. They look at their shoes, like I said earlier, like it's like a intangible like asset. It's a fucking sneaker, bro. Like, it's not gonna last forever. A car, same thing, depreciating asset. Land, a house, that's an asset, not a sneaker. So I'm like, I don't look at it like that. I'm just like, this is just something that's fun for me. I put them on, I wear them, I enjoy it. And, because like JB been around, I got some friends back east that's been in the, doing the UA thing for a real long time. And, in high school, we come up in the SpongeBob Jordan, the Clear Jordan era, all of those crazy ass shits. And it's like seeing those things, you knew what it was, then you see it get a little better, and now you see what it is now. So looking at the stuff that's out now versus the stuff back then, it's like, come on now, like it ain't really no fault in that, in wearing the stuff now, because just like I was saying in the group chat earlier, it's like a lot of these resale stores, like, where do you think that they get their inventory from? They go into these guys that's got these real good UAs that's damn near basically the same thing, and then they selling them as real shoes. So it's like, if you can do that, then it's like, what is the difference really?
So let me
if you can do that.
Okay, you're making a good point. So are the people that it's nice, damn, the internet don't went out on him again. So let me ask you this. I ain't mean to cut you off, but I have to ask these questions when they fresh on my mind, bro. So do you feel like the people that see these UAs and where they came from, like you said, like we talk about now, the SpongeBob Dub Zeros and all that, do you think they intimidated by the way that these UAs are looking like right now? Like my boy JB said, he thinks it's a form of intimidation. Like they intimidated by these sneakers being that good.
Oh, you damn right they intimidated, because it's like these people that are on this heavy shit, like, oh, if you wear UAs, then that means you a broke boy and all this dumb shit that they be saying. They're intimidated because you got this cat over here with these UAs on, but his shit is just as good as the shit on your foot, and he paid 1/10 of the price. So yeah, of course they're intimidated, because it's like, this nigga got what I got, but he paid way less money. And it's like, ain't nobody gonna know his shit ain't real unless he tell them it ain't real. So it's like, yeah, they intimidated by that. It's like, because I mean, it makes them look kind of like, well, fuck, like, what am I doing here? Because if they're wearing the shoe, like, you know, say they go out and get like your boy Casanat. You remember you seen him on the joint with Shannon Sharp with his Red Octobers falling apart and shit.
Yeah.
So you see a dude that's got some shit like that. Or, well, you can use me for an example. I got a pair of Solar Red Yeezy 2s. Do I wear them? Absolutely. Because if I don't, the motherfuckers is going to fall apart. So,
right.
yeah, I'm going to wear them. But at the same time, when you see, like, I done seen a couple of JB's pairs, and I'm like, shit, this shit look good. Now, granted, I got mine for retail, so I'm not bugging. I didn't pay resale for mine. But it's like it's still looking at that fact where it's like his shit looked just as good as mine. But it's like, if I was one of these cats that pays exorbitant amounts of money for resale sneakers, I would feel like a fucking dumbass, because I'm like, why am I spending thousands of dollars on shoes that I can go get for like $130 and put on my feet and ain't nobody gonna say shit? You know, it's like the only reason that people get crazy about it is because, like I said, they look at this shit as an investment. They know that if they go buy a UA, they can't resell it. But if they have an authentic pair, then if they get tired of the shoe or whatever the case may be, they can just sell that motherfucker and they can make their money back or make more money. And that's what they look at. They look at the value of their collection as, it's like a status symbol. It's like, oh, my collection is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, that's cool. But what's going to happen when them motherfuckers fall apart because you don't wear them? They ain't going to be worth shit.
Right. So
it's like, what is it really at the end of the day? You know, it's like, if you ain't, that's why I wear all of my shit. I buy it to fucking wear it, because it's like, if you don't wear it, then it ain't going to be worth shit anyway, because it's going to fall apart.
So let me ask you again. So what do you think about the people that still fall, like we got AJ in here right now, right? Oh, and shout out to my guy Snot. Snot said he had to leave because his wife said that he was supposed to be gone 10 minutes ago. Snot, happy wife, happy life, bro. We all us in here know. All us in here know. My guy AJ right here, right? AJ had a pair of Travis Scott highs. They put on 2 platforms, and on both platforms they passed. Poison they passed, and Chick passed. After seeing something like that, bro, why would people still want to pay resale?
Because I want to
because like I said, it's a status symbol.
Yeah.
This guy got a pair because he got these UA joints. They passing all the legit checks, which means that his shit is the exact same shit that you got on your feet. But because he didn't get his from the sneakers app, it's like, oh, well, you can't resell those. Why the fuck can't he? It passed the damn legit check, didn't it? So he could, if he wanted to sell them for resale money, he could, and he could get away with it. So it's just like, I mean, what are you talking about right now? Like, it's not. It's just the
guy that contacted me today. Talking about
that guy. He's a prime example of what I'm talking about. He's looking for the shit that he got, that your boy AJ got, so he can sell it for money.
It's not like anything that I have is not accessible to anybody in here. We could all get the same shit. Like,
but the thing is, with the UA stuff, talking to these guys, it's like, in order for you to get that good shit like that, you gotta know where to get it from. And it's like, a lot of these guys out here, they have no idea. I mean, I don't have any fucking idea. It's like, I'm talking to them, talking to Soul, talking to JB, like, they've been schooling me on the game. So it's like, they know where to get the shit at. Just like, okay, this is it. But most people don't have like those friendships, because it's like, they're, oh, I'm authentic, I can't fuck with nobody that wear fakes and that. Like, they kind of stay over there. They don't intermingle. So they never will know, because they're not gonna ask. They're not gonna ask the question. Me, I don't really give a fuck. Like, if I see you got some shit and it look good, hey, where did you fucking get that from? I'm not gonna hold you. Oh, where you get that from? Like, I'm gonna ask. Like,
they just like, shit, I seen too many damn videos, bro. I got to dive in, bro.
I was like, where the fuck did those come from?
AJ, let me ask you a question. Which one was your first UA?
It was a white cement 4.
Woo!
Yeah, he jumped
And
off
it was the curiosity that took over.
What did you thought when you got it in your hand? Like, when you grabbed it in your hand and you were like, okay, like, this is scary.
So I remember the package came. I thought, right, let me pull out the 2016, pull it out, open up the box, and I'm sat there. And I remember pulling out the box and having the resale pair next to it. And I'm checking. And then it was like a light bulb moment of a case of, why have I only just started doing this now? Where was I however long ago? Like, all the headaches and hard work I've been through over the years just to get shoes, and all the extra money I've spent, I could have been better off years ago.
Let's read
this.
This
is the perfect person right here.
But then I had
my
to
guy
do my...
Kenneth. Now, Kenneth is cool as hell.
Yeah, Kenny needs to come to the platform.
Kenny need to come on the platform. Yeah,
Kenny needs to come to the platform, bro.
Kenny, yes, because Kenny, listen, Kenny, AJ was the same, just like you. He's been, and even Raging. These two brothers right here. Well, Raging is still only retail. Raging don't do fake.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten one in the hands yet.
Right. Right.
No, I mean, just, but like AJ just said, man, it's like just seeing the stuff on the videos, like your review, Soul, like seeing your shit. I'm like, damn, like I'm like, if that's as good as it looks on camera, then I mean, I can't even say nothing bad about it, and it's like, I mean,
and we don't use it.
It's like at the end of the day, man, this shit is all fun, bro. It's shoes. It's like, it's not like it's not like we talking about, hey, you got to go buy like a fake car or a fake house. It's fucking sneakers, man. It's just like, what, you put them on your feet, you walk around, you kick shit around in them, and then you wear them out, and then you get another one. So if you can get something of that quality for that price, then I mean, are you really making a bad investment in that? Because you spending less money on a wearable item that you're gonna replace anyway. So it's like it makes sense.
I ain't trying to interrupt. Kenny want the link. Kenny, on my Instagram, hit me on Instagram, bro, so I can send you this link over there on Instagram. Hit me on Instagram so I can get. JB, can you copy it and put it in the chat for him?
I did put it on our chat, the group chat that I created. Is he in it?
No. Just Kenny, hit me on Instagram. Then just hit me on Instagram, and I'll send you the link. And then that way he can come in and he can tell why he feel that way. Because this is a good place. That's why we got this.
Well, I see what he means, like, because you see, because women do it too, right? You know, you see women and they be out here walking around with they Louis bags and they Chanel bags and all of this shit. Half of the time, them motherfuckers ain't real. But
No.
Half, bro. You
we'll
better
give it a we'll do a solid 80-20. It's a solid
I was
80-20
just
of
about
them.
to say 80-20.
There's like a lot of them motherfuckers ain't real because they can't. If these motherfuckers is like struggling living paycheck to paycheck, and then on top of that, they probably live at their mama house. They ain't got no $3,000 purse. It ain't no way in hell. I mean, yeah, it is a way because if they ain't got no bills to pay, they could afford it. But priorities, bro. Like if you can't take care of yourself, you don't need to be spending that kind of money on a purse.
Yeah.
But they got one. So it's like, you know, but a lot of these like women that make money, you know, they're like, oh, well, I don't want to have a fake Louis bag because then I don't feel good if it's fake, or, you know, fake red bottoms, high heels or something because, oh, it's fake. I can't brag about it if it's fake. So it's like, it's the same. It's like that same mindset goes through a lot of different things. I mean, I'm a gearhead. I do car shit heavy. Same thing with cars. If you ain't got okay, JB, you got a Euro car, so you know about it. If you got a set of authentic BBS wheels, then you good. But if you got some knockoff BBS wheels, niggas is gonna talk about you. It's the same thing. It's like it's in a lot of different areas of a lot of things. Anything that they make a rep of, there's gonna be that. Oh, you gotta have a real shit. You can't have a knockoff.
It hasn't been yet one item in the world that cannot be replicated.
No.
Sure.
I have not found one item in this world that cannot be replicated. Shit, they started replicating us. They started cloning us. Think about that.
Now I will say there is one thing that they have tried to replicate, but they can't.
What?
The pyramids.
Oh no.
Listen, but this is what they talk about. The cuts on those stones that they have, because they don't have no mortar or nothing in between those stones.
It's in a specific cut. Yes.
They cannot replicate that stone cut with laser technology today. They cannot replicate it.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
It's like the shit is so snug, you can't even fit a credit card in between them, and they can't replicate that. Not even now they can't. Which is weird as hell to me, but it's just like, hey man, let you know the motherfuckers on this planet ain't build that, because we ain't had no technology back then.
No, we did not.
So it's like somebody had to do something.
Real quick though, real quick. Y'all make sure y'all giving a warm round of applause to my guy, your guy, everybody's guy. He is in the building. My man, Kenny, just touched down. Kenny, what's happening, Playboy?
What's happening, Kenny?
What's happening, Ken?
How y'all doing?
We
Man,
good.
we chilling.
We got to hear what you got to say, brother. We got to hear what you got to say.
What you got to say, Playboy?
Yeah. No, I was definitely feeling what bro was saying. I don't think it's more like, I know for a fact that the shoes are fake. I bought them. I know they fake. They on my feet. So it's different from going in the store. You know they authentic. It's just different. And then, you know, I never bought fake, so I don't know like the quality. Do they last as long as the real joints? You know, so it's a lot of questions why I wouldn't.
He asking valid questions. He asking valid questions.
Yeah,
he
Kenny,
valid.
Let me show you something real quick, Kenny. Hold on. This shoe is over 7 years old. All right, it's a rep. I'm going to show it to you right now.
Kenny, you asking valid questions, brother. See, that's why we like to have people from both sides to come on the show. You know what I mean? So we can talk and figure this thing out, because a lot of people, I'm gonna put JB on the screen real quick so he can show you what he got. But a lot of people, bro,
this came out 6 years
ago.
These
and think it's crazy.
7 years?
7 years. This shoe right here. And it's been worn plenty of time. So
7 years old, bro.
This is how they hold up. No crumbling, no cracking, No restoration. But now the paint is pretty old, and I can show it here is about the only place where it's starting to
The heels
kind of
are.
chip. Yeah, but that's it. Wearing from time to time. Show you right there. It is a UA. I have another pair coming in
I was
another.
about to say, yeah, it's like you can wear them and beat them the fuck up because the beauty of it is you can just go buy another one.
Yeah.
It's just like we can't do that shit. We beat our shit up and then we be struggling to find another pair. It's just like, damn, I can't even get another one of them.
The hell no. Now, but I got a question for Kenny though. I got a specific question for Kenny because AJ came on here tonight, bro. Kenny, what do you think about someone like AJ, bro, who was in the same boat that you were in years ago? You know what I'm saying? Everything this brother right here had authentic, but he bought some reps or some UAs, bro, and the UAs that he bought actually passed on the legit check apps. He done passed on check and he done passed on poison. What do you say to something like
what
that?
Did you say, Kenny?
Damn, yeah. I mean, shit. Ain't no difference. Shit. If it's passing, it's passing. I seen you put that on your story earlier. I'm like, damn, you done got some fakes to pass the test. So yeah, I guess.
StockX does it all the time.
I was about
But
to
he
say,
not
man,
the
that's not that, but that's not nothing new though. I mean, you see all of these cats at these sneaker events, all of their stuff passes the legit check, but is it really real though? Like, I don't know. I question a lot of the validity of those tables. Cause it ain't no way in hell you got a full size run of off-white Chicago ones and all of them is real. Like, and they ain't yellowed. It ain't nothing wrong with bro.
Yeah.
Something ain't right here. It ain't right. So
My favorite,
it's like
my
you
favorite
gotta
part
you,
is
just, you
walking
get
around with
everything.
no box. When they're walking around with the shits on the hand with no box.
You're right, no box.
No
see,
You
box.
saw like did you see those when the Phantom Black Travis Scott lows came out, right?
crazy.
They had a pair on eBay for $14,000, right? I looked at the pictures and I immediately knew that those were not real. And they sold for $14,000 with no box. And the little cactus jack on the medial side of the shoe that's supposed to be black, it was gray. Toe box all jacked. I'm like, that ain't no way those are real. And they sold for $14,000.
Remember
Boy,
that,
So
right? It is
and
real.
eBay was doing the legit check shit back then. So it passed eBay's authentication process because somebody bought it. So it's just kind of like, well, I mean, if that shit passed the legit check, then
The real pair comes out. It's
Huh?
real until the real pair comes out.
it's real until the real
Never heard of that? It's real until the real pair comes out.
I've heard that, but when they show official images and the shoe that was in question had all of these fuck ups on it that didn't look nothing like the official images and it still sold for 14,000, somebody is just crazy.
Somebody got got.
Yeah.
Somebody got big time.
But now y'all see my guy D Star now. Cause my guy D Star say premium goods just hit different. You know what I'm saying? He said premium goods hit different.
Is that a UA premium? Because I think you meant to say premium goods, but it didn't come out correct. But
No, what he's saying is the same thing. Cause see, he said shoe palace hit different too.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? I think D Star is he just like our guy Ken. They both on the authentic only side. So for them, when they see something like what we have, until they see it in hand, like AJ, their mind is still gonna gravitate towards that because we gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like we gotta. Oh, he said premium goods is in Houston.
Yeah, it's a resale store.
Oh, okay.
But he, you know, if they have not held these things in their hand, bro, like how I've had like 300 of them in my hand. They don't know that. They, you know, to their defense, they like, bro, y'all can tell me whatever the hell y'all want to tell me, but I ain't had one of these shits in my hand, bro, that can compare to what I done seen in Finish Line or Foot Locker or whatnot. To their defense.
AJ, how did they feel on feet when you got that first pair? Because I'm quite sure you put them right away to try to find the difference.
I mean, it was obviously hard to compare that initial trying on for the first time because the retail pair I had were obviously like the heavy one to the brand new one, but I knew this was going to be the turning point when I actually had it in my hand for the first time.
Okay.
So there was a bit of like apprehensiveness as a case of like, is it going to be like the pictures? Is it going to be similar to the retail? And then when I took it out of the box and put it on for the first time, I was like, shit, like, as I said, light bulb moment, like, until you actually have it in your hand.
Right.
And that's our motto. Our motto is, right? This is our motto, AJ. My man Soul Priority could say it. Go ahead, Soul Priority.
Yeah, if you ain't never had one in your hand, then you can't validate anything. That's just period. Like if you ain't had one, like you hear the stories, and you know what I'm saying, for all my authentic guys, because I have a ton of respect. I have a ton of respect for people that do authentic only. And I tell y'all this all the time. And I think that's why I get, and JB and the guys that come over, bro, why we get the respect that we have in the sneaker community is because we appreciate and we know the story that y'all, you know, well, we know exactly what y'all have to go through to get what it is that y'all want, bro. For one, it's hard work. You working your job, you doing everything possible that it is for you to obtain an authentic pair. So there's no reason for anybody to hate on somebody that worked their ass off, bro, to get something that they want. So I do applaud all my authentic guys, bro, for doing it that way. If that's what they choose to do. If you want to spend $500 on a shoe, bro, or you want to give somebody $600 for a shoe, I'm going to applaud you, bro, because you did that. That's something that you want to do. But just me on the other side.
You better than me. Because I'm me being on this side. If I see somebody pay $600 for some shoes, I'm gonna be like, you fucking crazy at your ass, man. You paid how much for those? Like, bro. I mean, I just look at it like, man, I'm a grown ass man with responsibilities. I own a home. I got 5 cars outside. I got responsibility, bro. I'm not spending $600 on those sneakers. I got other shit to spend that money on.
That's
so I'm like, but it's cool if y'all want to do that, but I'm like, yeah. Then it's like you spending $600 on shoes, but then when we like, hey man, we going out tonight, or we going to do? Oh, I'm broke, bro. I can't do it. Oh, you spent that $600 on them damn sneakers. That's why your ass broke. It's just like it ain't. You know, we know. It's just like I'm not gonna put myself in financial duress over a pair of sneakers. Like I just refuse to do it. Like I'm not gonna do that.
Well, this question is for my guy Kenny, because Kenny in here now. Kenny and AJ. Kenny and AJ. Kenny, how much have you spent, bro? Like, what's the max that you spent, bro, on a resale? I see the look on his face right now, JB. How much, bro?
Don't worry, Kenny. We're not judging. We're not judging, Kenny. We're not judging.
We're not gonna judge you, bro. I promise.
No, I just paid. I went crazy for them breads, the bread ones.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah.
The band one.
Oh, you spent a stack on them joints.
You already know.
Yeah, I'm about to say I got a couple of my homeboys did the same thing. Like they spent like 900. I'm like, yo, y'all wilding, bro. 900? Like, nah, 900 crazy. 900 is crazy.
That is insane. But
so now you made a good point. You was like, a lot of them, we come from the SpongeBob Jordan era, where we could definitely tell like they was fake. So
right.
That's a big key right there. Like I come from that era too. Like we knew that shit we knew it was fake. You can't come that shit. We gonna know. We gonna point them out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I come from that era. I think that got a lot to do with it too. Like why I would never, because I know shit done changed. Like they done got better with the reps, but it's still like in the back of my head. Like damn, we used to clown motherfuckers in school for that shit.
Well, I mean, we used to clown the motherfuckers in school for that shit because look at what they were wearing. SpongeBob Jordans, my nigga. Like, come on, dog. Like, that's just crazy. Like the fact that you got on fucking SpongeBob Jordans is that's ludicrous. I don't care. That's crazy.
You know what it is too, and I think I don't know, Kenny, if you have seen a lot of like real versus fake videos, but you notice that they usually when they're doing real versus fake videos, they are using low quality shoes to compare. They're not using.
See, that was what I noticed too. Is it is like when you see a lot of these real versus fake videos, they do budget batch quality or like those old school AAA quality shits. Like they don't do like the high quality real joints that cost like $140. They'll go get the ones that cost like $80 and then compare it to an authentic. And it's like that's not even a fair comparison. It's like if you're gonna do that, then at least get the good shit. Like don't get the cheap ass $80, made in somebody's backyard quality shit. Like get the good shit if you're gonna compare it.
Like
had Kenny ever had one in his hand? My bad, JB. My bad.
Well, no,
I was just gonna ask him: Has he had one? Has he ever had a rep or a UA in hand?
Not since the back in the days, like when they was selling them in the gas station.
The gas station.
There you go, JB.
All right, Kenny. So that means that the one person in this panel right now that could say shit is gonna make you change your mind is AJ. AJ, what? Like, bro, you already crossed over after 15 years. So give us an explanation, because it's a different feeling when you are spending a large amount of money on all this time, and then here comes these type of UAs, and you like, shit, I spent $600 on a pair of Toros. And
do you know what it is, man? It's like it's hard for me to explain until you have it in your hand. Like,
I mean, I could explain it from the standpoint where hanging out and talking to JB pretty much every day, seeing all of the shit that he got. I mean, him and Soul. No, I'm over here teetering on the fence right now because I'm just like
hopscotching right now. Hopscotching for real.
Like, I mean, because it's like, I mean, looking at the videos of their stuff. And when JB gets some stuff, he'll like hit me directly and show it to me. And it's like I look at these things and then I'm looking at like the stuff that we're getting. Prime example, black cement 3s, right? You see the quality on the ones that we got in the stores. Like you had to go through hell and high water to get a good pair of those. But you see the UAs, those motherfuckers is coming out perfect. Off rip, yeah, and it's like, damn, like that's all. And they look just as good, if not better. Like I got lucky, and I got my pair is good, but I didn't seen some out there that's like, what the fuck is that? Like
I seen one.
I didn't seen some fucked up pairs.
Had the toe cap like this. Toe cap.
Oh, yeah. The damn elephant print is like 2 different heights on the shoe, and one of them, the print on one side of the shoe is different than the other one. And I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, see, this shit is crazy. But it's like, if you look at theirs, they ain't got none of that. It's just like we talk about all the time. Like nowadays, if you see a shoe that's too perfect, then they're going to be like, that's fake because it's too perfect. But we come from that era where you look at the fuck ups and you like, oh yeah, that's fake. That ain't right. That ain't right. This ain't right. That ain't right. It's like you can't really do that now. It's so like, I'm over here like
fragment 2.0. Somebody went the fragment.
Somebody want to know about the fragment 2.0s?
Oh yeah.
Kenny, I don't know if you saw the pictures, the official image of the Travis Scott 2.0 that got leaked early, and they were fake.
Oh yeah, the one that had the fucked up writing and shit on it. Yeah, I saw the pictures of it. Yeah,
most of the
that was real bad.
And that was an authentic guy that was doing that.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
that was not one of us.
Majority of the shoes that y'all see fake, I don't know if they know, but a lot of shoes that y'all see in the blogs, bro, that y'all see the early pairs, they fake.
See, that's another reason that got me teetering too, is that like even before I started talking to y'all, like I'm sitting here looking at the whole picture of the code, like, because I've been doing this for a long time. So it's just like, you start looking at things and piecing shit together, and it's just like, okay, I know that they got these good UAs out there. Then all of a sudden, what happens? You got these people at these sneaker events. They got all of these exclusive rare ass sneakers, and they got like tons of pairs of them. Yeah. How are you doing this? Then you see these resale stores. They got all of this inventory. Where the fuck are you getting all of this from? Because it's hard enough for us to get it on the street or anywhere else, but you got a whole goddamn back room full of it. Like, come on, bro. So it's like you start seeing shit like that, and you like, how many times do these people go to these resale stores and they buying a UA and don't even know it? Because it's like, how are you getting these perfect shoes that are years old? Like we was talking about the Chicago off-whites. That toe box is gonna start turning yellow after a while if you let it sit, don't store it right, or you wear it, whatever the case. It ain't gonna stay white because it's that funny ass like cloth that's on the back of the tongue. So it's gonna turn yellow. These guys got brand new, like fresh, look like they've never been touched. And we talking about today. Those shoes are how old now? It's like, come on, bro. Like, you got how many pairs and how many sizes? It's like that. It doesn't make sense. So it's like you start looking at stuff like that, and it's like, all right, like
Paris Dunks.
London. Yeah, you got a pair of Paris Dunks that's brand new. That's impossible. That shoe was like over 20 years old.
Kenny,
and it's like,
I need to ask Kenny though, what was a shoe that he bought before he bought the band? I'm sitting here thinking right now, what before you bought the band, what was a shoe that you paid resale for before the band? I didn't mean to interrupt you, Rachel, but I got some on my mind.
The black metallic, the 5.
The black metallic 5?
Yeah.
The Reimagine?
Yeah. The Reimagine one?
Yeah.
So you bought that one early?
Yeah, I bought them early.
350?
Yep, 350. Yep.
350.
That's not too terrible. 350 ain't too terrible.
That's the average price of resale right now for that 350. It's not bad.
That's not bad at all. Even though I didn't pay that, I ain't got mine. I done put all my sneakers away. I would have had it.
1,000 for the band ones, oh, man. You do.
I mean, all I gotta say is if I would have went with because my homeboy was like, hey, he got your size too. You trying to go in with us to pay $900. If I paid $900 for those, and then they come out with a UA next month, that's the same damn thing, I would be heated. I would be hot.
It's coming.
2 weeks.
I know it's coming. I know without a doubt it's coming. I'm waiting on Soul. I know he gonna have a video of it up as soon as it get in his hand. I already know. So I'm like, I'm waiting to see what that's gonna look like because I already know it's coming. It's just a matter of when.
Me and JB gonna do a whole show on that bad boy when they get here too.
That
so what's the shoe you got right now that's a rep? So that you posted on your page or something like.
Almost all of them.
Was the 6s? Was the black and infrared 6s? Those was reps.
Yeah.
Them bitches, them motherfuckers look authentic.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, we telling y'all.
All right. Wait. I do this with all the guests. Kenny, I'm gonna pull a shoe out, and I want you to tell me of your expertise, right? Of your expertise, whether it's real or fake. I'm gonna put
I need to touch it. I need to touch it like Shorty that face, so I could slap the bottom of it, smell it, and all that shit.
I'm gonna give it to you right now.
He got a fan itself with the box and all that too. You gotta do the whole you gotta do all of that.
Church fan, you gotta do the whole church fan thing.
Yeah.
What you?
Nah, yeah. He over here making a pizza in the back, throwing it up, twirling it around and shit. Like what the fuck is all of that?
Better not say anything, Raging, because you already know. So don't.
Oh no, I ain't saying nothing.
I'll put it closer. You know what? I'll bring it closer to you. Give you a very good close look.
I'm gonna say, go ahead and put him on the big screen.
Oh yeah. I'm looking at the damn shoe.
I'll give you a closer look. I'll give you closer to the stars, the pyramids. Those are pyramids. The scales. Let you look at the bubble. Let you look at everything.
My boy D-Star said, I bought all that work, bro.
I gotta be careful with this one.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me flip the tag.
Let me see the sole. Damn.
Get it like, hold on, man. Shit.
It's tricky, man, because it's like now in hand is different from being able to tell on screen. But them motherfuckers look authentic.
Because they are. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, now I'm gonna show you a UA.
Now we got it's a hell of a lot of sneakers, bro, that we got that's just crazy, bro. Now the one that everybody want to see after JB showed it, everybody want to see AJ that Travis Scott.
Put it back on the big screen. Okay, thank
you. And you wore them, right, JB?
Now you can kind of tell on them on the toe cap. It's not as wide as the other pair was. It kind of looks slightly different.
Check your mic too, JB. Your mic. Check your mic, JB. Your sound out. It's still out. JB got to get his sound back right. Bring that sound back, JB. But while JB getting his sound right, AJ, do you have nearby that Travis Scott that passed on the Poison app?
I don't. Literally, it's 4:20 a.m. here. Everyone's upstairs asleep. The kids, the wife. But just let me know another time. I'll jump on. I'll pull all the pairs out, and you can see for yourself.
Oh, he got him back up.
Oh yeah. Hold. Let me get him on the big screen real quick.
I mean, shit. Toe cap look about the same to me. Because one's stuffed and one don't look like it is.
Oh, that's what it is?
That's what it looked like. It looked like he got a shoe tree in the white one.
He might have, he got a shoe tree in that one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Wait.
And not in that one. I mean, other style shoe tree in the black one.
He got that crushed ass cardboard bullshit.
Yeah. Okay.
Boy, I wear the hell out them damn thing, bro.
Yeah.
I be on the hell out them hoes.
Good on the bro. Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, they did a good job though.
Now, has he ever tried to pass them through any of them apps?
I don't know. I gotta get Jake. I hope JB get his sound back. I don't think he have, but a lot of our shoes, bro, are so damn good, bro, that a lot of them do pass. Like a lot of them pass, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, you saw them 6s, bro, and you swore them hoes was real.
I hit you up on Instagram. I'm like, you got them early.
Now I will say this. Now, since you talking about the legit check, see me even being on this side, I don't think legit check is real. I don't think that legit checking exists. I think it's all just a bunch of bullshit because it's like all of the things that they tell you to look at that are supposedly flaws that will make it fail a legit check. A lot of these retail shoes that we get now, they have all of those flaws.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just kind of like, damn. So you mean to tell me that my shit that I bought at Foot Locker won't pass this fucking legit check?
Now that'll be a good test to actually go buy some shit from Finish Line and go and get one of them reps and send them bitches through and see which one. You know what I'm saying?
You want to know another some fucked up shit for me? I took a pair of shoes to a resale store with the fucking receipt in the box, and they told me that it was fake.
Damn.
I'm like, bro, the fucking receipt is in the box.
Hello?
I'm like, how is it fake? The receipt in the box. It's got the date on it, all of that shit right
You guys
there in
hear
the
me?
box. But
You back, JB?
yeah, you back.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, Kenny, I have tried. A few of them have passed. I don't like doing it because again, I'm a firm believer that legit check is non-existent. So I do it just as a experiment, just to try out to see how good the legit checking is. And half of the time, believe it or not, half of the time, more like 90% of the time, the legit check has failed. Like they have legit checked as pass. I have done it with check. I've done it with poison. I've done it with entropy, and they have passed.
You ever pass some shit through eBay? Because I thought eBay was
No.
like.
I don't. I try to
something.
maintain this. This is the one thing. This is the one thing that is different about me, Kenny. That probably a lot of people is not going to do. I try to maintain the integrity of the game. I know that what I'm wearing on my side, I know what it is. So I try to maintain the integrity of the game in the sense of when I sell shoes, because I do sell shoes, I sell both. And all my customers that come through my booth, they know which side is which. Like I don't try to mingle or try to finesse somebody with something. I don't think it's right. I actually had a customer today reach out to me talking about, hey, can you give me a plug that has Travis Scott's The Pass legit checks? You asked me for that, it's automatically a red flag. For me, it's an automatic red flag. Because
you already know how you get down, so why you asking for it?
Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? That so I don't share that type of information. People be like, oh, but you gatekeeping that information. I'm not gatekeeping information in the sense that I don't want to give you, the plug. It's just that if I give you the plug and you go and put them through these apps and they be like, oh shit, they pass. Oh my God. I'm going to wreck up all the 10, 15 pairs. And before you know it, it happened like it happened with the Travis Scott mochas. It happens like it happened with the Travis Scott olive lows and things like that. Because those shoes were passing legit check left and right. No matter which app you use, no matter where you put them, they were passing. And
man, I might have to wear some reps because I can't hit on a pair of Travis's for shit.
Bro,
nobody, man, listen.
Every one of them shits back there behind me right there, all them whole fake. Every last one of them. But I wear them and I get compliments on them.
I mean, I was like my Travis's. I got quite a few pairs of Travis's, and I mean, I've seen UA ones, and I mean, they don't look no different than mine. So I'm just kind of like, well, shit. I'm just like, you can wear them or wear mine. What I mean, it's gonna be the same thing.
Yo,
like,
hey, Kenny, do you got M&Ms? M&M 4s?
No.
You don't got M&M 4s? Oh man. You know who got M&M 4s?
I wasn't a fan of the M&M, the shady.
I ain't got no M&M 4s either. I ain't gonna shit.
Oh, I did want to read this real quick from the authentication guru. He said that he hadn't had any pairs of legit pairs that fail on the legit checking apps yet, but he has had pair of rips that passed. You know what I'm saying? But he said they were bricks anyway though. So I want to make sure I seen that. Y'all know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
what did it for me was when that dude at the damn resale store told me that my Foot Locker pair was fake. Even though they had the receipt in the box, they was fake. I was like, you got to be fucking out of your mind, bro. I'm just like, how are they fake? Like, I literally just got them at the store.
I feel like them undefeated fours this year, they probably gonna have a lot of fakes to them because I think they're coming out with like 2 different versions of the undefeated.
Fellas,
Right.
quick.
man,
I'm gonna have
we've
to
been
bounce.
having the undefeated.
Yeah, we
We've
don't
been
have
having them.
Yeah, I
Quick
got
one, fellas. I'm gonna have to
Yep.
bounce because one of my kids is waking up, so I'm gonna catch y'all in a
Hey,
little bit.
AJ, man, thank you for coming,
All
bro.
right,
You gotta come again,
Hey,
bro.
appreciate
You gotta come again.
We'll get on
Y'all
next
know we
time. I'll
on
bring the
that
shoes. I'll show all the
time.
shoes.
Yes, definitely.
Right?
Bring some shoes. Bring some
Yeah,
shoes so
man.
people can see, you know, what is it that you're talking about. All right.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, you have a good night, bro, and
Yeah.
appreciate
Thank
you
you,
so
bro.
much, man.
Yeah,
Thank you
man.
for coming.
Anytime. Yeah, man. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Yeah, cause what we got about it look like we got probably about 2 or 3 more minutes before we get up out this thing. No, what
Yeah.
is it? 4 more minutes. We
So,
got 4 minutes.
for 4 minutes. So I'm telling you, Kenny, you might want to get either with Mo or get with somebody that could somehow assist you on getting a pair for comparison purposes. I'm not saying for you to just for you to sit down and see the evolution of, you know, because again, your mindset is from what you saw growing up, because it's the same with me. It took me a while, but I've been doing this since 95 and I've seen like every bad reps and how good they have gone over the years. So I know where we at right now. And you know, so with you, after that experience, you have never had one in your hand to be like, okay, yeah, maybe they have a point, and maybe they're getting that good that now is we have to be careful in these shoe events, because I keep informing people, don't go on these shoe event thinking that everything that is on the table is authentic. There's no authentication coming in. There's nobody sitting outside the event authenticating all these pairs coming in. Number two, a lot of people that self-claim professional legit checkers have been caught getting bribes to pass sneakers. So a lot of people, you know, don't understand that. Like, for example, you don't see an M&M4 very often. You don't.
No.
So if you are on a booth, right? If you on my booth and I want to bamboozle you, right? And I got these on a glass case, bound, right? And they are in a fancy case, or I got it wrapped up in plastic, and I tell you, bro, you know, I give you, because the big part of the sale is the story. I'll give you some bullshit ass story. Yeah, you know, my cousin, he was a producer, and you know, he was with Eminem in the studio, and he saw him and he hooked him up with a pair of shoes. You can't verify that.
I would call bullshit as soon as you said that. I'd be like, man,
But
get the fuck out of here.
but you understand that this, if you pay attention when you're watching these guys make videos about certain sneakers that are very exclusive, to them, it's the story that sells the shoe. It's not that the
They don't, I
shoe.
mean, they don't have to tell me shit. If I go in there and I see an Eminem 4, those shoes are like 20 years old.
So,
If I
yeah.
see an Eminem 4 sitting in a plastic case and that motherfucker look brand new, I already know where it came from, because I'm like, they don't look like that after 20 years of sitting in a box. Like they just don't.
But this is the part where I say that's why I try to maintain the integrity of the shoe game, because I don't want to be the person to fuck it up for other people. You understand? I want to bring awareness to other people that this shit is here. It exists and is among your people, among your peers, because somehow, I don't know when this happened, but rep community and retail community became a full separation. It was no longer that we are sneakerheads and we like sneakers. Is I only like retails and I only like UAs, or you dabble on you.
It's been that way for a long time.
Yeah,
It's been that way for a really long time.
And And again, like we were talking about the topic, whether it's validation or intimidation.
You want to know when it really became apparent before you get
Yep.
to that? The Taobao era.
Yeah, Taobao, of course.
The Taobao era is when it really
That
started to
changed the
get
game.
crazy.
That changed the game.
Because the Taobao era was when that was when people really started to see like UAs that were comparable to the retail pair. I mean, the flaws on those Taobao shoes were so small that like you wouldn't even notice it.
You would think they'd be great
unless somebody pointed it out to you. Like it was that crazy. And this was like in what 2011, 2012.
2011
It
when
was
Concourse.
So I mean,
and everybody started pushing Space Jam, started pushing like Taobao had everything. Taobao, you could get anything.
I think that was when it started, but it just got worse. It just got worse. The better the UAs got, the worse it got.
Yeah.
But that's
by
to
all
me,
means,
that's the thing.
Real quick, JB. By all means, for anybody and for the gang that's gonna come back and watch this, bro. In no means are we telling anybody to buy fakes or buy UAs.
Yeah, we're not pushing that agenda. That's not what we're saying.
You won't, but the only thing that we telling y'all before you pay resale, bro, you know what I'm saying? Just there is an alternative if there's something that you don't, if you just don't want to pay $1,000 for a shoe and you want to have a shoe at a certain point in time and you just don't want
because
to pay
I know Kenny is gonna be hurt the first time that he puts that foot inside that shoe and walks around his room on a carpet and be like, man, I want to go outside, but nah, pay $1,000.
I'm grabbing 2 pairs of the breads, one for retail. I just grabbed that. But the second one, I'm grabbing retail. But
okay, so do me a favor. Do a comparison of the two. Kenny, do a comparison of the two.
All right.
When you get your early pair, right? Then when you get your retail pair, do a comparison, and I promise you that they're not going to be the same shoe.
But there's no fakes on the market right now, so you ain't got to worry about one. Bro, there's no fakes right now.
Yeah, I mean there isn't any UA right now, but with the inconsistency of the way these shoes are,
next week
it's gonna be different.
Next week, Kenny. Next week they'll be in the market.
Week.
That's why I'm gonna hurry up and sell my shit for the market get fucked up.
Bro.
Hey, it was a great one. You know what that sound means?
Hey,
voiceover already.
When y'all hear the music, man, y'all already know what time it is, man. Time for us to get up out of here.
We've been pushing it, man. We went 32 minutes over. We've been pushing it.
But you know what, though, bro? They didn't even want us to leave, bro.
They don't want us to leave. They want this podcast to go on for 3-4 hours if they can. Like, man,
you talk right here,
bro.
But but we gotta get ready.
Apologize for being late.
Shout out to my guy Snide who had to leave. Shout out to my guy AJ who came in. Of course, shout out to my guy Kenneth for popping up on the screen, bro, to chop it up with us, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Of course, we love all our guests, and we do make this a safe place, bro, for everybody to come and tell their story. So anybody that see this, you want to come on the show, bro, you want to tell your story, you ain't got to worry about somebody bashing you doing this. We don't do none of that over here, man. You free to tell your story however you want to tell it. You know what I'm saying?
We like you for you.
Yes.
Listen, in this side, we like you for you. We don't, it's not about your collection. It's not about how much money you spend on shoes. That we make jokes and fun and whatever. Yeah, that's all fun and game, but that's your decision. You work for that money. You spend your money how you want to spend it. Nobody should be looked down upon based on their financial decisions because everybody has different responsibilities. So for me, I dabble on both sides. From time to time, I enjoy a retail pair, so I pick up a retail pair. But if I can, I always jump the fence to the other side. So that's all I got.
There you go. Rachel, what you got, Playboy?
Man, it's cool coming chop it up with y'all as always. I came in late. I'm over here doing some shit, but I had to pop in for a minute. Check up on y'all. But yeah, man, I look. like he said, we ain't judging nobody, man. You know, you do what y'all do, man. This is all fun for us. We just do this shit just because it's fun. You know, just don't make this shit about money and about ego, bro. This is, it was always fun. Keep it that way.
Facts.
Yep.
Facts.
What you got, Kenny?
What you got, Kenny?
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all guys be safe, man. Appreciate y'all platform. Definitely had a ball, man, chopping it up with y'all. Yeah, y'all just flipped me, man. I'm fucking with
No, man, come back, Kenny. You gotta come back, man. You gotta come back and show some shoes, man, because we always love to see people's collection.
Yeah, y'all call me at work. Y'all call me at work right now, but yeah. Definitely when I'm out, I definitely show y'all some kicks.
That's what's happening, man. That's what's happening, man. We'd love to have you come back, Playboy. But we get ready to get up out of here, y'all. Again, shout out to everybody, man. We love y'all. Of course, we are live here every Friday night, man. Y'all can catch me, myself, JB Irvin, plus sometime my guy Raging be in the building, man. He come through, do his thing, because Skip goes hard, and all them other guys be coming through as well. We love y'all, man. We getting ready to get up out of here. And of course, we will see y'all next Friday at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. We up out of here. We love y'all, man. We gone, y'all.
We out of here. Peace.
Oh, man.